Since it's 9:45, so let's just start the stream. Actually, go over here and make sure I'm not gonna echo.
If you want to full screen it on.
Oh yeah, I should do that. See, this is why I need you in my streams, because I'm just like, is it F for full screen?
F, or you can double click on the video itself. That normally does
Okay,
it too.
cool. I think we're live. Yes, we are live. But
Fantastic.
hi everybody. Those of you watching, as a couple of you. All right, we're live. We're actually just talking about a stream that I was in, and then Doc here made a
I
brief
was in for
appearance, and then
a
went
brief
to sleep on
appearance.
me.
Yeah, it was. That did eventually happen. It's true.
I know, and I was like, "Get in here! It's P-Town. Don't make me talk to him." But that was, I don't know,
P-Towns.
that was real.
I generally enjoy talking to P-Town. If
Okay.
if you do it methodically and diplomatically, he normally responds in kind. Like,
James, oh my God, I am so glad you're still here. I was just saying to Doc that I wanted to reach out to you because I enjoyed my own conversation last night. And I was wondering if you'd let me use the part of me talking to P-Town and post it on my own channel.
oh yeah. Hello, Kevin.
Oh, hi, Kevin. Lentini.
I don't know.
Oh, that reminds me of a martini, and now I want a martini. That is so mean.
When do you not want a martini? I mean, you, the general you, including everybody.
No. I mean, me in particular, though.
Fair enough.
No, but yeah, talking to P-Town, that was that was interesting. It's an interesting experience being Black and a woman in America. I, especially with very religious men, and it doesn't even matter what color they are, just very religious men, think that seem to have this air about them that talking to a woman is beneath them. Where, well, you're just a woman. How could you possibly understand, my position? And it's just like, dude, just try me.
Yeah, I mean, the exact same logic works in reverse, though, right? Like, to the extent that that's a valid point, it's even more valid in the reverse, I think. Like, people.
What, women talk down to men?
No, when like, if you were to argue that, so when men argue like you don't understand what it's like to be in my shoes or something, it's like, dude, you're the person with the privileges here. Like, that's you don't understand the other side of the coin. What are you talking about? It's
yeah, I mean, I didn't realize it until so there's a channel called Divine Disbelief, and it's run by a couple, and they used to be in Texas. Now they're in, I believe, Oregon. And I asked the guy,
Washington,
Nathaniel.
I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Nathaniel and Susan. Yeah.
Yeah. And I asked Nathaniel, I'm like, why are they like this? Like, what is so hard about this? And what he was explaining to me actually made a lot of sense. Like, I've known it kind of, I mean, through the media, you get the narrative, but it had never been like just talked to me, like walked through like that, where it's just like, we're the gold standard for all the things. Everything is marketed to us. We don't have to come out of our comfort zone. We're centralized.
Yeah.
And like, other people's perspective doesn't get into our lives unless we go out of our way to ask or find the things. And I'm like, holy shit, that is so true. And the whole reason why every group really, from white women to, every other race, it's like, no, we want to see more of ourselves in media. We need to see X, Y, and Z. And because like what we get is the white male narrative, which yeah, sure, there's a lot of you, but like you're not the only ones here, and
No,
it's not
yeah,
fair
exactly.
to, only market to you. It's doing a disadvantage, I think, to everyone as well. When you just get the white narrative, like what I was saying to P Town last night, he was like, "Well, people were, had this, it was a man and woman, or the woman was at home or whatever, through, I think he said the 50s," and I'm like, I don't remember women, not that it was around, but women in the 60s and 70s largely were still at home. We don't see women coming out of the home until the 80s. I mean, not that there weren't always women every step of the way, but when you're seeing women like en masse
I
in the
think,
workforce,
yeah,
it's really the
I think
80s on.
I think the if I had to guess, the sort of gut metric that he's going by,
Mm-hmm.
and is sort of the one that I might go by, is I get the sense that in the 50s, excluding the war in the early 40s,
Right, right.
that's when it became like most people knew at least one like mother working who was also working or something.
Okay.
Whereas
Sure.
before that, I think a lot of people didn't know any, at
Right.
least in, the white, you know,
Middle
leave
class
it
and
to
above. Yeah,
Beaver.
sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, poor women, I believe, have always worked, and women of color,
Yes.
which again, poor, have
Yes.
always worked. They're be very hard pressed to find a time since slavery is abolished where Black women haven't had to work, and so you'll find, yes, certainly,
Yeah, it's
went
not
to a
there.
Catholic
Yeah.
school, very diverse, and there were Black women at home. Um, while their husbands worked and still paid for Catholic school for their children. But yeah, so you're always going to be able to find those few, but it wasn't really big at
Yeah.
all. And I think it's like kind of like you're saying, there's that narrative that Leave It to Beaver where um, this is the narrative that we're getting fed, and just never occurs to a lot of people to challenge that. It's just like, no, this is what people in America did. And I'm like, no, it's like so different depending on, if you lived in the suburbs, if you lived in the city, if you have any kind of melatonin to you, your life was not going to look like, the Cleavers. But I mean, I really want to hand it to P-Town for being very respectful the entire conversation. He didn't respect my views. I knew that going in. I thought it was going to be more of a challenge than it was, but um, I'll give it to him for being respectful and for being open minded. He usually, when Christians come to um, non religious spaces, it's they're pushing their own narrative, and we're stupid, we're
Yeah.
dumb, like we don't know, we have no moral foundation, or no grounding to our moral foundation.
I mean, yeah,
um
because we can't even like metaphysically ground the necessary ultimate precondition to all intelligible facts.
what is intelligibility without a god? Like it makes no sense.
Yeah, no.
That-
It's maddening.
but yeah, and there they are. I just didn't want to be too specific. I didn't get permission from them
Oh yeah,
to,
not melatonin, melanin.
or yeah, God,
Answer.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking melatonin because I've been talking to my doctor a lot about that. You're not the only one with sleep issues.
Right?
Um,
Terrible.
but yeah, and should, I don't know, drink a lot of coffee. I usually stop by noon, but oh yeah, and the ADHD meds probably don't help. Oh well. All right. Hi everybody. How's everything going? I'm so glad you're here. God, it's incoherent. Oh, see, look at Randy talking shit already.
I mean,
I'm messing with you, Randy. I love you. Thank you for being here. Spooky, welcome, welcome. James, so glad you're here. Trusty Ape, so glad you're here. Aunt Jer, love you, love you, love you. You know what? I think if I get more mods and Aunt Jer's still around, if I haven't pissed her off, I think might be the next one. If she's up for it, I would never. I don't want to mod anybody that doesn't want to be modded.
Randy just
Right
punched
there.
us.
No, he's
Well, I
getting
guess
like
you.
yeah, like we
No,
like
no,
no, that's what we do. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Except,
he did that to me.
Fran
I
is
would have
my
pulled
main
out my
man.
piece and shot him, and I don't even, have one.
No, they're all awesome. And Stephanie, hi, Stephanie. She's a brand new streamer too. I think she only his stream. Well, she did the Christmas stream, and then she did another stream about a week or two ago, and I missed it because I was sleeping like a bitch.
Terrible.
I know. What am I going to do with myself? Um, but yeah, no, Stephanie's awesome. I love her passion. Hope she keeps that up. All right, let's find some Tapiocaweasels.
Let's do it.
A bit of technology that makes it even easier to capture fascinating, scary videos. This video, submitted to YouTube by Elton Menezes Severo, was shot while a webcam user was interacting with others on the internet. What starts out as a light-hearted day on the web quickly turns sinister. As the man chats with his friends, there's a dark doorway visible behind him. A few seconds into the video, a strange creature appears in the doorway.
Oh, this is fucked up. Are you real? Are you serious?
The video's too blurry to make out much about the creature, but it seems to crouch
But it's
as
not
it
even
peeks through
there.
the door to look at the man.
Are you even kidding? Like, what are we supposed to? What are we supposed
This
to
is
do?
nothing.
That could be a kid.
Yeah.
I don't, or a kid, like somebody. It could totally be somebody's kid. I don't understand why this made the cut at all.
They're probably gonna say there was nobody else in the house, and it's like, well,
Yeah,
clearly there was.
yeah, there's
Like,
totally
we got video
no one
evidence.
else in the house. Just me and whatever this thing is. Oh my god.
One of the man's friends watching on the webcam alerts him to the creature's presence, and just as he turns around to see what they're talking about, the creature disappears. It's difficult to discern if it ducks back through the doorway or simply disappears into thin air. Either way, the man is unable to find any traces of the weird creature when he goes to investigate, leaving this strange webcam video a mystery.
I'm a little upset. I mean, I'm not like punch a camera upset, but I might punch that kid. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm talking a lot. You can talk now.
What, I mean, I don't know what we're supposed to make of that, right? Like, it's like, of all of the potatoes that you could use to film this nonsense, like, do we look that bad? Like, us? Is it like, can you tell what's in the background? If there was like, if a raccoon came out of my nightstand, would that be something identifiable? Okay, if I get a trained raccoon, we could do a whole bit. It would be great.
No, it's totally a Tapiocaweasel. I'm telling you, like it. Maybe it's a koala. I don't.
Yeah, drop bear could be something like that. Yeah.
No, I'm saying koala because you remember last. It was like that Chester cheetah looking thing that was on top.
Yeah,
of the roof.
yeah.
Like,
The thing that it looked like ET, and it was on top of.
Yeah.
It was on top of the RV.
Yeah. I'm just like, it could be.
Crazy.
That could totally be that. We don't know.
And that's just like pixelation. That's really what this is. No, I can tell by the pixels and having seen a lot of shops.
Have you seen Ancient Aliens? It was always aliens. It is. The answer is always aliens.
It could be aliens.
It could be aliens.
It can always be aliens.
As Andrew said.
Wait, hold on.
What's up?
If this is where his webcam is, why is his mouse behind him over there?
Second mouse? Backup mouse.
I guess, maybe, but like, I don't know. It just seems unlikely, Probably means he's an Illuminati.
I have a backup mouse. I keep it in a drawer, like normal.
Exactly.
People.
I have several backup mouse. I mean, I have a backup. I have a Bluetooth keyboard thing. So this is a
Look at
mouse,
you being all
and it's
techie.
fantastic. So I can be on the computer even though I'm all the way over there in my nighty night. It's fantastic.
All right, let's see what else this guy has got. 'Cause
I think they can
not
do better.
impressed.
This
Yeah.
is some unsettling footage purported to be
Oh.
filmed in a remote
this is very
Romanian
clear.
zoo. In 2014, it's thought that a backpacker who was traveling through rural Romania found out about a secretive farm that is run by illegal traffickers. The heavily guarded property allegedly
And he just
houses
walked on?
exhibits that the general public
Like-
don't know about or don't want to know about. Somehow, the backpacker managed to smuggle a camcorder onto the property to film one of the exhibits.
What?
The footage begins with the backpacker explaining that the zoo is housing some sort of deformed animal caged up in one of the sheds. Things go black as he makes his way through a crowd of people. They're all gathered around a cell sealed off with thick steel bars. You can hear the crowd ogling at something. Finally, a gap appears between the two people and we get a glimpse of some kind of humanoid creature. It moans wildly as it stumbles forward. Someone yells. The crowd heaves backward in horror as the creature is fully revealed. It looks to be a deformed monster, disfigured and...
I mean,
Nothing
okay,
about this makes sense.
Sure.
The
I mean,
whole
it could
story.
be.
No two facts together make any sense.
Walk me through it.
So he's just a backpacker in going through Romania. Okay, we're not given any other context than that.
Right.
And he sneaks into this place because he knows that there's this. Is this a zoo? Is this a public thing? Because if it is, then you're not going to have to be all secretive. Okay? No part of that story and that setup makes any sense. Why is he doing any of this? How does he know any of this? Okay? Does he speak Romanian? We don't even know if he speaks Romanian. Okay? And that, I bet if you did a reverse image search on that, which I'm not going to do because
I'm not going to do it.
I'm
but
coward,
I mean, maybe there.
you could. That's probably from a movie somewhere.
I was thinking that too. I mean, but like, how hard is that to fake? I mean, it's a human in a costume. I'm not altogether sure that like this isn't just a mask. Like, look, it looks to end here. Like, it's just like, those heads. Just like,
yeah.
We had a potato camera, Johnny.
This
you don't no makeup. Myers, you don't need to blend.
Like,
it's just gonna just put on the head and move around.
I will say the hand looks a little weird.
It's probably gloves, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I'm surprised it's not a phone number one. It's like, we're making a movie. Like, what the fuck is this?
But like the whole and just the narrative, the crowd heaved back. It sounds like a copy pasta. That's what it sounds like. A creepy pasta. Yeah.
Purple's here.
Hello.
Hey, you gotta say hi to
This is how incels wind up.
Wait, this is how incels wind up. This is the final stage.
Yup.
Oh God! All right, let's see.
Kept against its will, the footage cuts to black, and we're left wondering what we've just witnessed. No one.
How do they know any of this? I mean, it's kind of like you're saying, like, okay, it was a guy who just stumbled upon Andrew Tate's compound, managed to saunter into the dungeon, and it's like, oh no, it's clearly being kept against its will. Like, how do you know it was a mad scientist down there that made it?
Like,
it doesn't.
How did you get there? Like, if you knew, I don't know. It's just no two facts make sense together.
Agreed.
No one has been able to explain this footage. A lot of people hope the video is fake, but there's a realness to it that makes for a really unsettling experience.
But is there?
Experience. Are there really underground zoos in Eastern Europe that house unfathomable creatures like this?
I'm gonna say no.
Probably not.
In the comments section below.
Yeah.
The one featured in this video, uploaded to YouTube by channel Kiwi TV, is truly unlike anything we've seen before.
What is the market for? What is the market like for an underground zoo of weird humanoid deformities.
I
Is
don't
that
know.
is
So
this a big business opportunity
there's
that
a lot of
I'm unaware
like
of?
billionaires with eccentric kinks, apparently.
Like, yeah, but I mean, there's such a thing as a private showing in a place that some random backpacker isn't gonna like stumble upon.
Well, he wasn't supposed to stumble upon it.
I know he wouldn't be able to. Okay, like how many people randomly stumbled upon, I don't know, like Epstein's Island, and that's way he was flaunting it.
Indeed. I don't know. Donald Trump, the Clintons, certainly.
Yeah,
um, ugh.
I don't know. What is this thing though? Is this a
This
seal?
is a hip. This is I don't know. It looks
Is
like
a
a
hippo?
hippopotamus. I'm not an animal expert at all.
It
Kind
could
of
be
look
a
like that to
gator,
me,
The
but
horror of the
crocodile.
creature. The one featured in this video, uploaded to YouTube by channel Kiwi TV, is
unidentified
truly
Oh, that's a
animal.
unlike
gator,
anything
I
we've seen
think. I think it's
before.
just a
And it's
low.
clear the person
Chat.
It's covered in algae or something.
Mm, what are we thinking, guys? Anybody? Miniature
Miniature
narwhal?
narwhal. I mean, that's sort of what the skin looks like, but it's covered in a thick layer of I don't know, supernatural like camera gunk that shows up whenever you need to take a clear picture of something
Oh. What happened to your
groundbreaking.
buddy? He was interesting. He reminded me of animals I've forgotten I knew about.
Paleologos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
no, I sent him a link. I don't know.
okay. It's a water alien. I mean, why didn't we go there why didn't we think about that first?
I mean, we're not very smart, Maya. That's why. At
I'm
least I'm
saying.
not.
With all that schooling.
and capturing the video felt the same way. Featuring an odd marine creature captured on video in a Chinese
Like,
river, this short clip is worth considerable study. Featuring
that
a
looks like
creature
it, the
similar in
eyes
size
and
and
everything. It
stature
looks
to
like
an
an alligator.
alligator or crocodile.
The eyes, but
And I think it's just covered in like a plant or something, and that makes it look really weird.
could it be a man? Well, no, it's too small to be a manatee.
Also, yeah, maybe.
I don't know. Man, we need an animal
maybe
expert.
manatee.
Who are the like?
We gotta get Bree in here.
Where are my tabs? Bray. I'm going to summon her via telekinesis. Is telekinesis the one where you like bring objects to you? What's the mind thing?
It is, yeah. It's the ability to like move kinetically stuff.
So telepathically, that's what I need. I need to summon Bree telepathically.
I mean, in this case, either would work though, right?
Oh, right.
I mean,
go to your computer.
Yeah, just like
click this button.
I mean,
go to
there's
my
a lot of
page.
there's a lot of ethical implications, but I mean, I think that's true regardless. So
right.
Crocodile. This creature's long, protruding snout and unique facial structure makes it clear that it's neither.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
While one user asserts that the creature is a river dolphin, these creatures usually have snouts that protrude further out from their faces and bodies that more closely resemble dolphins that live in the ocean. More eel-like than other common amphibians, while being impressive in size, this creature's overall makeup has us stumped as to what it could be. Love to hear your thoughts on this one.
Oh yeah, I would love to hear something on this one. No, if we get an animal enthusiast in here, I am totally coming back to this one. What is it? Minute 16? Yeah, no, I'm like, no, seriously, what the fuck?
Well, it was only that one frame though. Like, and then they enhanced it, and then it looked really weird. But like before that, I don't know. It still kind of looks like an alligator to me, mostly.
Girl, I am so ahead of you there. But yeah, I do not know what to make of that. But again, not an aquatic animal enthusiast. So probably the number of things that I wouldn't be able to identify could fill a house.
Could they fill an ark, though? That's the question.
No, nothing can fill an ark. Arks aren't real.
Uploaded to YouTube by user Jack Heath, this video captures one of many strange creatures that are unlike anything seen before. While the previously noted aquatic creature on this list had at least some qualities of other water-dwelling animals to compare it to, this creature, on the other hand, is so unique that it has no other animal even similar to it. The video begins with the camera holder filming a pleasant waterside scene. Several people are heard in the background. Suddenly, a bizarre creature rises from the darkness of the water. From what is visible of the creature, it is longer than the average fish, but smaller than most sea mammals. Aside from its long reptilian face and protruding whiskers,
look at that
most
neck.
of what
That's
is
the
visible
neck.
of the creature is what.
Yeah, no, I was
It's a giant
wondering. I think
eye.
it's
It's a plesiosaur.
You're right. Oh my god.
This is one of
Totally
Nessie's
is.
species.
Oh my god, it's an Asian Loch Ness. That is so. We found Loch Ness. Oh my god.
This is.
What
this is
seems to be
groundbreaking.
its spine. Aside from these few distinct features, the general shape of the creature is unknown. However, what is shown in the video is enough to confirm that it's unlike anything we've seen before, leaving both the video's uploader and the comments section completely stumped.
It never gets old.
Abandoned hospitals are often fruitful sites for ghostly encounters.
I wonder.
But evidently, they're
I
excellent.
wonder if there are locals there that do that every night to tourists. That just drag this thing through the water when they see people watching, just to fuck
watch
with
grown
them,
men cry. Oh my god.
Yep.
And for cryptid sightings as well. In this YouTube video posted by John Edmonds, a group of urban explorers decides to investigate the abandoned Overbrook Asylum at the Essex County Hospital in Cedar Grove, New Jersey in the United States. The facility has a history of cruel and barbaric mental health practices such as lobotomies and electroshock therapy, among many others, leading many to believe that restless and angry spirits lurk in the rundown hall.
Oh wow. Okay, so this is a ghost? It's like a plesiosaur ghost with a human head or alien head. Oh my god, it's a dead alien.
That's clearly one of those pictures that's taken with a long exposure and somebody running around with a light source.
That is hilarious. No, I'm picturing that right now. It's like, I'm gonna be rich.
Always. However, these explorers came across something they weren't expecting. As they examine one of the rooms, they hear a strange screeching noise.
You know, it is what it is.
They turn the camera just in time to capture a strange and terrifying four-legged creature running toward them. The creature is in shadows, making it difficult to discern any distinguishing features other than its...
Oh, this is so unfair.
Yeah, is it even moving?
This is worse than that one creature that was in the dark with red glowy eyes.
Well, at least that eventually you got some pretty good profiles of that later on. It built up to something not terrible. But it was still just blotchy darkness.
Mm-hmm.
But it was discernible splotchy darkness.
Could be their friend on his
that
knees.
could literally be a coffee table. I'm not convinced I saw it move.
All right, well, let's see what else I got.
Its long, gangly limbs. The explorers run from the building quickly after spotting it, too terrified to linger in its path. Viewers of the footage have suggested that the scary creature is most likely a pale crawler. Accounts of these lesser-known cryptids typically describe it as an elongated humanoid creature with long, thin limbs.
I'm not convinced
Often, when people
that
first
that
spot
was
them,
what
they
we
think
saw.
they're simply
But
tall, naked humans. Typically,
tall,
pale
naked
crawlers
humans.
are at least 7 feet tall.
Do they have
However,
glowing eyes?
witnesses quickly realized that their bodies are oddly elongated, as if someone took a human body and stretched it out to bizarre
Why do we think
proportions.
these are the same
In
thing?
addition, sometimes pale crawlers have glowing eyes and sharp teeth and are always described as having pale grey or white skin. Clearly, these are not human qualities. They seem to be more frightening than overtly threatening, at least so far.
I,
Okay, yeah.
okay,
You
well,
just
Creepy video was
I
uploaded
mean,
to Blood's
it's
there
kind
was
of
no
like
evidence that's what we saw.
I know. I mean, it was just like, hey, look at this video. Now I got this cool story here. Like, are they even related?
Like, awesome, fantastic.
I
I
mean,
mean,
no,
tell us
that
about Slender Man next, which
like
maybe
truly
is about
cool
to happen.
story, bro. Like, oh god, I had no idea until we started the series that there were so many different types of Slender Men. I thought there was the
Right?
one and then like all the other things, but apparently there's this thing, the thing we saw in the last video, and the thing before that. We still have not seen, like, there have been a couple of things that I thought was Slender Man. Like, no, this is totally this other thing. Really, not even a rake? No, it's like I don't know. There's a Slender Man like family or a genus, and then there's all
Yeah.
these other, like,
Slender Men.
the Slender Man.
12's YouTube channel in November 2016. As he and a friend are out investigating an unknown forest, they stumble upon a pile of soiled blankets that have a strange mask sitting on top. The pair continue down the path, and it's not long before they spot another mask. This time it's hanging from a tree. As they move in for a closer look, the camera holder notices something moving in the bushes.
The hell, do you see that over there?
Suddenly, a masked figure jumps out from behind the grass. Scared, the boys make a dash for safety, and the video mysteriously ends.
I mean,
While it's more than likely that the masked
I don't know. I would like to think that I would keep the camera on if like Jason just or Michael Myers just pop out, or wait, which one would this be? Is this Michael Myers mask?
This is
Or
yeah,
no. This is is it Jason? I think this is Jason.
No, it looks more like Michael Myers to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Either
so
way. I mean, like, do you really want to be with either of them? Like, get caught alone in
guess
the
more
dark
like
with either of them?
doesn't really look like either. Because Jason is like, it's like a hockey mask thing, but it is white and it's just limited to the face, whereas Michael Myers is like this full thing that he puts over his head, I think, right?
Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen these. I haven't seen any
But
of
the
the
facial
movies,
expression looks
and
more like this.
younger me would be really pissed off at older me. I've seen every single movie, but like in the '90s, though, right? It's like,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
not this century. Okay, there's the possibility that it's just a mask. I mean, we don't see anything else. So if a mask
but
popped
I mean,
out at me from the brush,
this is a prank. And they might be legitimate victims of a prank, in which case it's an awesome prank, or it might be a fake prank that they're just putting on YouTube, in which case, like, lame.
Either
But this
way.
is clearly, if it's not just a mask, then it's a
it
person.
could be a haunted mask. You don't know.
I do know. I know. I'm very confident. It would be worldview altering for me to find out that it was a haunted mask.
Mask on a stick. Well, I mean, first it was like mask on a tree, and then mask on some brush, and now it's mask in some bushes. And I don't know. I'm not properly scared. Like, I'm not shaken. What is it up here? Shaken to the core.
Yeah, right.
I don't know. Maybe
False
it's just
advertising.
figure seen lurking in the grass was a human, it's unclear whether or not the boys knew who it was. Several skeptics thought that the video felt staged, and that the masked figure was more than likely just a friend of the boys.
Yeah.
However, some viewers suggested that it could have been a devil worshipper or occultist who was in the middle of performing some sort of sinister ritual.
Guys,
was also
some
noted
people
that the
said
mask
it
worn
could
by-
be it could be the Illuminati sacrificing a baby to Beelzebub. Like, may as
Oh
well
my
throw that
God.
in there.
Come on, Bob. Bring the baby and the hockey mask just in case people try to follow us.
Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Some people in the YouTube comments of this video suggested it could be Satan worshippers. Therefore, Satan worshippers are real.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean, did you hear P-Town last night?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I was
They're
part
totally
of that.
real because these are things that we tell each other at church, or I don't know what actually happens there.
Well, no, because I asked him, I was like, what's your idea of Satan? And he's like, I don't really have a clear one. And I'm like, well,
Why are we talking about this?
okay. Then what do you mean by anything?
By anything, though.
He was like, yeah, I guess I don't really have a great answer to that question. I'm like, okay. I guess I don't have anything else to say then.
I'm not believing people genuinely believe there is like Yahweh and his son Jesus and an actual devil. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna pray to the devil and give sacrifices. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it couldn't happen. I agree with them. It could happen.
Yeah,
we have
I mean,
no
if
evidence to believe that it does happen.
If your idea of Satan is the guy Lucifer on the TV show and like the
He's
Netflix
actually a
show,
cool guy.
he's super awesome. Jesus never once appears even by name in that entire series.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they just dodged that whole thing the whole time.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So I mean, Lucifer's. I mean, I've only seen the shows,
It's
but like Lucifer's just running
like
around
that
cutting
show.
loose, and Jesus is like, yeah, let him loose, let him go.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I love people so much that I died for their eternal souls, but I don't know. I'm just not feeling it today.
They have to believe in me for it to happen. It doesn't make any sense.
Right,
The whole thing doesn't make sense.
All right, back to the haunted mask.
The mysterious figure closely resembled the type often worn by spirits and demons depicted in Japanese folklore. If this was the case, then these boys might have been in more danger than they originally thought.
No.
So what do you think was wearing the mask? Could it have been a devil worshipper, a demon, or was it all just likely to be an elaborate hoax for the camera? Sasquatch, Yeti, Bigfoot, whatever you call this mysterious cryptid, you can't deny that footage of these creatures has captivated the world since the Patterson-Gimlin film made waves in 1967. For many, this video, posted by True Horror Stories of Texas and Twisted Video, serves as another piece of irrefutable evidence that the Bigfoot walks among us. The video appears to have been shot from a boat sailing along the Rio Grande River in Texas. The footage shows scenic views of the water and riverbed before the man holding the camera spots an animal drinking water alongside the river. The creature is brown and furry, and its size makes the man think it's a dog at first. Then the creature stands up.
Okay, so it's something a dog or what? Oh, la verga!
Apparently, the alleged Sasquatch has been squatting down to drink from the river before standing to reveal its full height. The men.
I don't know. It kind of looked like a bear for a minute, and then it stood up, and now it kind of looks like a man. Did it just disappear?
I don't think so.
And in the boat are shocked when they see the humanoid creature watching them. They don't dare get any closer, but that doesn't stop viewers from being convinced that this is indeed footage of the elusive Sasquatch.
It's not Bigfoot. God damn it. Stop it.
Yeah, the way this guy says it, it's almost like he's teasing these people. He's like, this footage, even though you never get a good shot, doesn't stop people from saying it's Bigfoot.
I thought Skunk Ape was just Bigfoot in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, I
Sure,
don't
why
think
not?
I don't think that's different from what they're saying.
That's a Florida man, Bigfoot.
Yup.
He ran into the woods when the camera jumped. I think, yeah, the camera jumped,
Yeah.
and that's why
Yeah.
I thought it disappeared, but because it was moving kind of fast. But no, I think it was just, I don't know what that is. But again, this is shitty camera quality. So, like, I'm wondering, I mean, it's cool if this is like 1960s and like cameras have just hit the scene, and this may be cool at that point. How do you tell what
But
anything is? Like, what do you take it home and rewatch? Do you rewatch it? Like, why are people using these things? Or are they being blurred for the internet to fuck with us? Because I feel like somebody's fucking with me.
yeah, I mean, I don't disagree with you. I think I mean this was the problem with all the Kennedy assassination videos, though. Like you can't see stuff that well, but it's still like 20 times better than this.
Indeed, indeed. I
Like
could
you can
actually
tell there's a
tell.
car.
There were people in the car. I knew there were people. Hey, holy shit. Oh, there we go. I
My brown suit.
I don't know. Anybody got any idea what this? I don't know. Any guesses?
It could be a bear. I mean, a bear isn't. I still don't think a bear is crazy. I mean, all we don't really see a face. We just see a white patch of pixels,
Yeah,
right?
right.
And if there was a bear and it has a shiny face for some reason, I don't fucking know. Like maybe its face is wet and it's glistening in the sun.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see it like move away. Like I don't know if it walks or crawls or slithers. Like
It does it does like kind of look like a thing in a giant
right here it
person
looks like
suit.
a
I don't know. It looks
guy.
kind of like Bigfoot. I'm
Yeah,
not
like
gonna
just
lie.
like a guy in a.
It does look kind of like
Does
Bigfoot,
not look
but
like
like
Bigfoot.
a little
Looks like a
bit. Looks a little
guy
bit
in a
like
brown
Bigfoot.
coat.
That's what
Like
Bigfoot looks like.
no, Bigfoot is an ape-like man. He's like a step back from Lucy.
Wait, so am I not an ape-like man?
You're a man like ape, or you're a man ape. You're a human. We're
I'm all of these
apes that are
things.
human. Yeah. But no. Like here's his coat. Here's his black pants. I don't know. Here's a ski mask. I don't know what to say.
According to Reddit user Amateur Labs, sometimes cryptid sightings can be in very familiar forms. This video shows what appears to be an ordinary fish poking its head out through a thick layer of mud and debris. Things get really strange when the fish opens its mouth and smoke begins billowing out of its lungs.
No, assholes. This is climate change.
This is where all the CO2 is coming from, you guys. We've got volcanic fish. It's an enormous problem that's completely underrepresented in the literature.
I'm saying, we are speaking truth to power. We need that Illuminati show money.
Somebody did this to these fish.
Yeah.
Somebody they like you know what it looks like? It looks like they put little bits of dry ice or something in the fish's mouth.
Oh, that would be horrible.
I mean, the fish is probably already dead.
Well, yeah. Like I don't believe for a second that like this fish is like totally healthy and like it comes up from here to like around or eat or whatever. Like this thing is dying. It might actually be gasping for breath.
Like in the air, which is not a place fish normally look for breath.
Well, when you are desperate and like look at whatever the fuck it's swimming through, like I don't know. I would like to know more about the area, but it doesn't seem like
Swimming.
this.
I mean, it's an optimistic description to be sure. I don't know if
Indeed.
you can pull that off.
I don't know. It's fish. That's what they're supposed to do. I mean, until humans came around and ruined everything. And fuck us, all of
Oh,
us.
I mean, thanks, Spooky. That makes me feel good about myself. You
Really
know?
did. It's a regular fish after dark. Oh my god. What? Look,
You
maybe he
know?
thought it was a frog. He was looking for a wife. You don't know.
Yeah,
Some fish do bury
I don't want to
themselves like
talk
that
about
when
it.
water levels are too far and come out again after heavy rain.
Really?
I have no
Wait, what?
idea. What? Did
They
somebody say
fall when
something?
the water levels fall too far. Oh, yeah, I guess so. They try and
Go
yeah,
back to actual water? I don't know. I mean, it
well,
makes
because
sense,
if it's
but
yeah, if it's dry, like if you've got the choice between like the air and like mud, you might try and go in the mud because it's at least like a liquid sort of ish.
oh, some fish like marble. You know,
Yeah,
indeed.
What could cause such bizarre behavior? Is this ordinary looking fish some sort of freaky fire breathing cryptid? One
No,
Reddit user attempted to debunk any
really
such
fuck.
claims, asserting that the creature is simply a lungfish and that the behavior was normal for the species. However, others
oh
who
well,
viewed the video quickly pointed
That's cool as hell, though. I've seen a couple of like it's like the black man with the pick in his hair, and he's doing this, and it's like the backdrop to like a lot of people's videos. I might actually take this fish and make a backdrop of it, like my outro. Like it's a weed smoking fish. It's just
yeah.
cool.
I mean, I guess like why the smoke doesn't make any sense. Okay, they put the smoke in there somehow.
Look, it could be weed. You don't know.
I know, I do know. I know lungfish don't smoke weed. How are they gonna roll a blunt? How's a
What?
lungfish gonna roll a blunt?
Oh yeah,
How's it
you do
gonna
need
pack a
opposable
bowl?
thumbs for that. Where
Yeah,
there's a
you don't
will,
even need opposable thumbs. I can imagine doing that without opposable thumbs. Okay,
like
it
I
would
mean,
be tough.
it would be tough. It's not like masturbation. Like, calm down. Maybe the fish has a monkey friend, and he's coming out to I don't know. It's like, hey, monkey, getting sober over
That
here.
okay, that's actually within the realm of like vague possibility. The idea that you could have the idea that you could train a monkey to train a lungfish to smoke weed is not necessarily um biologically impossible, right? Like
It's just a bonobo like sauntering around. It's like, yeah, watch me just fish out.
you like the second stage of that would be really tricky, but maybe you just gotta like get it to like put a thing in there and like have the lungfish inhale if I don't know how they do that. Do they have diaphragms? How do lungfish breathe?
I
You've
don't
never
know.
heard of smoked fish, okay?
See,
Yeah,
Purple came to
smart ass over
play.
here.
So glad she's here. Anyways, all
I mean,
right, what are we
lungfish have
doing
pointed
here?
lungs
out
though.
that the evidence provided makes no mention of lungfish exhaling smoke, nor does
Yeah,
any other internet resource.
yeah,
That
yeah.
being the case, this unusual fish may be in fact some sort of never before seen cryptid, an animal yet to be classified by modern science.
That would be
Uploaded to
super
YouTube
cool.
by user Tim
I mean,
Buckyball, this footage is reminiscent of another famous genre of strange creatures, the lake monster. The video, taken in South Haven, Michigan, depicts a raging gale rocking the pier. Seemingly washed up by the strong winds is an enormous slithering creature. Dark and large in size when compared against the pier and
What am I?
lighthouse, the creature rubs up against the pier throughout the video.
Oh,
While the
is that
video
Loch Ness?
uploader and many commenters maintain that the creature was likely a large lake sturgeon, which had been known to reach up to 200 pounds in weight and an impressive length of 7 feet, there is room for doubt. Lake sturgeons are typically not as flexible as the creature shown in the video. In fact, a local veterinarian would go on to suggest that the creature was an eel or lamprey, although no such specimen has been reported to reach the impressive length of the creature captured in
Yeah,
this
it's a
video.
really big ass eel.
Could it be trash?
While the footage is taken from
Could be
afar in
trash.
distorted conditions, the mysterious creature's presence is nonetheless perplexing.
It's a creature.
While the sighting
And
is
it's
unclear,
definitely
it
an
adds
animal
fuel to the
because
fire that many
reasons.
Michiganites have been waiting for, the possibility of a lake monster showing up in Lake Michigan. For
Lake
years,
monster.
nearby Lake Erie, which is just 200 miles to the east.
All right, I mean, do lake monsters just show up? I mean, is it like
if they're able to teleport, they do. And like
I mean, it's
might as well
it's
add
a-
that to the list.
it's a lake, right? Like a lake, like a lake, right? Like
It's not a complicated.
you don't just have like
yeah.
God speaking and like sea monsters appearing out of whatever the hell God supposedly created everything else out of.
Yeah,
I don't.
He's got a bucket full of eldritch horrors, so anything's possible, I guess.
Well, yeah,
Like,
I mean,
I don't.
when you introduce magic, I definitely did not see this.
I think there's definitely like it's plausible. There's like a 5% chance of me dying from like a leviathan by like going out into Lake Michigan. That I feel like that tracks.
So, like the leviathan resurrected itself after almost 3,000 years just to manifest in Lake Michigan and scare the shit out of old ladies.
The leviathan also breathes fire. And I mean, you see what we just saw? This is all coming together. It's the leviathan.
It's all coming together.
It's a shape-shifting beast that is omnipresent in the world's waters. And it's watching.
In the 1980s, someone in Chicago was taking donations for a project to go to Loch Ness, get a pretty pair of creatures, and start a colony of them in Lake Michigan. All right. Loch Ness confirmed. Holy shit.
What is that?
What?
The thing on the screen now.
East has had its own resident cryptid reportedly living in the waters. Nicknamed Bessie, supposed sightings of Lake Erie's monster have been recorded since 1793, with increased sightings having been produced in recent years. Said to be around 30 to 40 feet long and a single foot in diameter, Bessie has been spotted in the area over and over again, making it a cult favorite up there with Bigfoot.
How the fuck do you not see a huge ass
Michigan
monster?
has finally become home
how
to
do you
a
not
distant
find
relative
that?
of Bessie's,
How is that
this
impossible to
video
find?
is certainly promising.
Because it's not real.
Love
That's
to hear
how.
your opinions on this one in the comments section below.
I'm gonna call sea trash. I can't. I don't even know that it's driftwood. I mean, it could just be a bunch of plastic that.
Yeah, that's it. Or like a dead body, like rolled up in a giant rug.
No, dead bodies track. Yeah, it's a lot of murder going on up there, Chicago area.
Yeah, I mean that's how it rolls.
When I was in middle school, I did a term paper on lake monsters. Long story short, it's what prepared me for questioning the Bible. Oh, that's awesome. I did a what do you call it? A term paper on witches, just to piss off the nuns in my Catholic school.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking awesome.
YouTube channel NVTV is known for posting videos of creepy encounters that people have had in dark and scary places of the world. The channel specializes in footage of Bigfoots, Sasquatches, Yetis, skunk apes, and Yowies. They believe that this video likely captured evidence of a Bigfoot. Others who have watched the video believe that the creature is more likely a skinwalker or djinn.
We don't have djinn in America.
Shot by several men walking in the woods late at night. In the trees, they spot the creature and immediately begin filming. The video is dark, and all we can see is the glowing reflection of its eyes watching through the leaves.
Oh.
The men are
In
clearly
a mouth.
frightened as soon as they spot the creature.
It's a
However,
Jawa.
things go from bad to worse when they
like a
witness the
giant
creature's
Jawa.
speed.
Why?
It moves
Why
so
do they think
quickly
that's a
across the
Bigfoot?
frame that the video has to be slowed down to see it properly.
Yeah, if this is, you call that seeing
The
it
quality
properly?
of the video isn't great, but there's clearly
Can you show us one where the quality of the video is great, please? It'd be fantastic.
This is actually, as far as these videos have gone for like this one, this is as close to great as we've seen so far.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. Dude in a ski mask. I mean,
Yeah,
I kind of feel like it's one of their friends in blackface.
Yeah. Wow. Yes.
Prove me wrong, please. God, I would like to know what this is. But holy shit. Or wait, this one needs more JPEG.
Oh,
the
no.
truth.
Okay. It's me in blackface, apparently.
No, he would never do that without me beating him to death. Anyways,
Exactly.
no, not
This-
funny. He's
I
not
have,
doing
I
that.
have a sense of self-preservation here.
Goddamn right. Someone stole Lodge's costume. I feel like this whole video is just like. I don't
there's
know.
something
I think
eerie
this is
hiding in the forest.
Oh,
Is it a
I wonder
Bigfoot,
if they get
djinn, or
more
something else
footage of it.
entirely? With only this grainy video to go on, we may never know what these men
Since when does
encountered on that
Bigfoot just
terrifying
like
night.
stand around and crack a smile.
In early 2018, this bizarre piece of footage first appeared online. It was captured by a woman in the northern
Flying
Mexican state
human.
of Baja, California, and shows some sort of strange object flying through the sky. The video seen here, uploaded to the
What?
Facebook page UFO logo Pedro Ramirez, clearly
Oh,
shows an object. However, there's much conjecture over what it actually is. A UFO expert, Ramirez himself,
is that a human?
It looks like something on the window of the vehicle they're filming out of. That's what it looks like to me.
I am inclined to agree. I don't know.
Yeah, keep going.
When I'm thinking, like when it was like a human, like a flying human, I'm looking for Superman in a cape or something. Like
Yeah, it
wasn't-
doesn't. It just seems like a. What movement? It hasn't moved. It's just.
yeah. Looks like a tiny flying
Yeah,
person.
keep. Press play.
Okay, sorry.
Suggested that the clip showed a tubular-shaped UFO that was flying over the city, monitoring recent
What?
rocket launches from Earth. He added, some of these space
No.
missions have suspicious objectives that alien beings are aware of.
Really?
Others thought that the mysterious flying object looked more like a humanoid figure flying vertically through the sky.
Yeah,
If you
because
look
that
closely
happens.
at the shape, it certainly does resemble a person with a jetpack. Sometime later,
pissed
a more
off.
skeptical analyst even put forward the idea that the figure could have simply been a human-shaped helium balloon floating through the sky.
Oh, that's plausible, actually.
After watching the video,
Well,
it's easy to see
okay.
how opinions
That's
can
actually
be
the
so
most plausible thing I've heard yet.
Yeah,
Totally doable.
and that would be hilarious too. Like that
would be
that
something that
cost
somebody
me-
would do just to like fuck with people and laugh.
Exactly.
It's a kite. Oh, Carrie Ann said she was talking about the last video. It looked when I think she was saying it kind of moved like a frog. Anyways, or wait, they're even, yeah. Bird poo. Aliens have Goodyear blimps. All that tracks.
Divided, and I'm sure the furious debate over the object's true identity will continue well into the future. So, what do you think it could be? Love to get your thoughts on this mysterious
It's
piece of
totally a man
footage in the
in a
comment
jet
section
suit. I mean,
below.
obviously.
It's the only explanation.
In late 2015, a hunter in northern Saskatchewan, Canada, captured an encounter with an animal
Direwolf.
so
Oh, that
gigantic
is so
it left
cool.
zoologists baffled. The short clip, captured on phone, shows a white dog named Trigger barking at something lurking in the grass. You can see a black head peek over the ridge. It looks like a big dog or wolf. Suddenly, the creature lunges at the white dog, which retreats with a yelp. The black wolf-like creature is enormous.
Oh,
It
it
looks to be
is.
more than twice the size of the white dog. The animal is so big, in
could be
fact,
a
some
hog.
people have dubbed it a dire wolf. While a
I
dire
wait. No, we're not talking about dire wolves. God damn it.
I mean,
I don't
maybe
know.
a direwolf is just like a giant wolf. I mean,
Well, yeah. I mean, what's
it
a
could be another
mastiff?
bigger dog.
What's a mastiff?
It's a giant dog.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I would
Like
definitely go with
they're
giant dog
huge.
or
Yeah,
a horse.
or a small horse. It doesn't really move quite like a horse, and is that how horses like attack people?
It doesn't. They gallop though. It doesn't move like a horse.
It could be me in my furry suit. This is plausible.
You don't move that fast.
No, I don't. Yeah,
Black
sorry.
lion. No, that tracks.
Yeah,
Yes. It looks to be more than twice the size of the white dog. The animal is so big, in fact, some people have dubbed it a dire wolf. While a dire wolf isn't a cryptid as such, because they actually did exist and have been thoroughly documented, the mysterious thing is that dire wolves were thought to have gone extinct in the early Holocene period, more than 9,000 years ago. Could this video show a dire wolf that has somehow managed to survive deep in the Canadian wilderness?
Oh, it's a maple land. Huh.
Just how long can an animal survive after being butchered? That's the question that this disturbing video has been raising since it hit the internet in July of 2019. In this footage posted by Ree Phillips, we see a plate of what appears to be raw meat on a table at a restaurant. However, this isn't a typical shot of an Instagram-worthy meal. As the diners watch in horror, the meat begins to move. It pushes itself off the plate and then falls to the floor as the diners scream.
Have you ever seen this before?
No, that's hilarious.
It really is, though. The Chinese, like, they eat weird shit, though. I'm trying to think. Oh
Like
my god.
if I don't know where the stem, like the brain stem is on some things. Like some things I could imagine having a big enough chunk of like the upper spinal cord that you might still have random spastic action if this thing was butchered like 20 minutes ago, right? Like, which isn't insane in some places.
Like, here, I'm just trying to see if I can pull this up real quick. Let's see.
What are you looking for?
I just want to share this video because, like,
Yeah, I mean, no such thing as a fish.
All right.
Now I want to eat those.
What? Why?
I don't know. It sounded fun.
Let's see. Let's go back to the other one. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, like in Asia, and the one I saw, I wonder, can I?
Did it keep moving when it
Man,
was on the ground?
yeah, I want to show one where this girl, like, when I saw the sea penis, they were actually like legit eating them, like just biting, like they were
Oh.
moving around on the plate, and the girl just like ate like just the head, and she's like, "This is awesome," but like she ate it, and like I hope nobody's eating, and so like it. So it needs things to keep it alive, and all those things like fell out on the plate. And so she took it, and like they give it like a plate of lettuce and veggies and whatever. And so she's like moving around like it's salad dressing, and I'm like, not too much. It was it
Yeah,
was it
wow.
was a lot, but like I don't know. Like so when I'm saying that, I'm like this. So I've seen that, and so when I'm looking at this, and I'm like, well, let's fucking eat it. Like 3-second rule, go.
Could have caused this anomaly. Many have argued that it's possible for an animal to live for quite some time after being butchered, and that muscle spasms are actually quite common after death. However, most viewers are reluctant to believe that a bit of meat could still be moving when it arrives on the diner's plate. The internet has dubbed this piece of meat the zombie chicken, suggesting that something not quite
Zombie
natural
chicken.
propelled
Well,
this
it's not cooked,
plate.
so I don't know why they're serving raw chicken. Isn't generally served to people.
Should not be. Should
No.
not. Somebody when yeah, like if it's like super duper fresh, like it might just be muscle spasms.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Logan.
Yeah, I saw Con Air, and they totally had like I forgot his name now. Nicolas Cage like
Mhm.
freaking out because the dude was twitching after he died. I
I
saw that when I was like really young, and I was like, oh,
In
that's cool.
2017, footage surfaced of a strange humanoid creature seen in the jungles of Aceh, Indonesia.
We saw this one.
Captured on a GoPro, the video shows a group
I
of
think
motorbike
different
riders
video,
as
but
they're
yeah,
riding through the jungle
maybe.
when one is
Same
suddenly
thing.
knocked off his bike by the beast.
Yeah, so
It
it
runs
was a
off down
like
the track and the
pygmy
bikers
person.
give chase. As they turn the corner, the creature can be seen darting into the long grass. The group dismounts from their bikes and begins to search the area. After a few minutes, it
Why are
becomes
you
apparent
chasing
that
that
the
thing?
creature has escaped. If you
Escaped.
look closely at the video,
What does any of this mean? Do words mean anything anymore? Like, okay, they weren't. They
Did
were
they
just like
ever?
out for a joyride, right? Something comes out of the bushes, pushes him, and then it's just like, get it. What are you? I mean, like, what's the plan, man? Like, what were you
Well, what if
hoping
it
to
bit
do?
him and they gotta
It
catch it to see if it's
escaped.
rabid?
What did
Well,
it?
what
But
if it?
to escape, don't you have to hold it? Like, it's not like they had it in a backpack on
You
the
just have
back
to
of a
pursue it.
motorcycle.
You just have to pursue it.
Escaped.
Yeah,
I don't know.
escaped, got away. I mean, same
I
difference.
don't know. It kind of looks like a guy in a cheetah suit or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
when the creature is first
Yeah, I
seen,
really
it appears to be
can't.
carrying some sort of long club or spear.
I mean, maybe it
Does
is.
it? Uh, What? A long club or spear? I don't know. I don't think me and him are on the same page about this.
Has escaped. If you look closely at the video when the creature is first seen, it appears to be carrying some sort of long club or
Oh, it's talking about like this thing. I guess I thought it was a tail,
spear.
but maybe.
Have these bikers actually captured proof of some sort of undiscovered
Yeah, see, it looks
humanoid
like a
living
tail
in
to
the
me,
jungles
but
of Indonesia?
apparently
Or
it's
is
a
it
stick.
just a well-planned hoax?
I could be wrong. I have no
Sticking
idea
with
what that thing
strange
was.
swimming creatures in
Kind
the
of looked
2016
like
strike.
one of the actors from the set of Cats got loose and was just running down the street.
I haven't seen that, but
Uh,
I know of it.
Fish in a monkey suit. Naked man with a spear.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like a pygmy.
It
That's what they
definitely,
said in the
yeah, it
last
definitely
video.
ran like a human. Oh.
Yeah.
I've seen a turkey run around without its head. Oh, we're still talking about the last video. Um, all right. Good night, Stephanie. I'll see you next week.
Footage emerged that seems to
Night.
show a giant monster swimming through the murky waters of the Thames in London, England. A tourist was taking a ride on a cable car that gives scenic views over Greenwich when they spotted something unusual swimming in the water. Just opposite the famous O2 Arena, a gigantic object can be seen surfacing for a brief moment before diving back underwater. It appears to have several fins running the length of its back with a long neck. A dark shadow in the water hints at the actual size of the beast, but sadly only a glimpse can be seen. Some think the creature could be a basilosaurus, an enormous marine animal that existed some 35 to 40 million years ago that has somehow managed to survive deep underwater.
It's a
Others
really
are, of
old
course, calling the footage
Basilosaurus.
fake, claiming the beast has been digitally added. Could a giant
Eh,
prehistoric animal really survive undetected
maybe.
for all these?
I mean, it
No.
does. I mean, it.
Not,
So it does
not
remind me of the old Loch Ness pictures.
Nessie on tour. Yeah. Yeah, the
I,
old one. Yeah, the ones where it's just sort of a
like
lump.
one with the toy, but like the
Yeah.
reason I don't know, like when the water made the ripples and people were like, no, it's totally a lake monster. Like
Yeah.
I think this is kind of what they were explaining that they saw, but
It could be me in my river monster suit. This is a possibility.
well, it's definitely a tapioca weasel.
I mean, yeah, that seems clear. Close enough.
A shark or a
Well,
whale?
I mean, but what about those lumps, though? I mean, there's no
Yeah,
sharks or whales that look like that, right? That I know off the top of my head. Therefore, it's impossible.
but could it be three seams coat?
Yeah, that could be it. They gotta dress up so that they could get past the adult seals that are blocking them from going out and having fun. So they dress up in their trench
Yeah,
coat.
Now, a gigantic object can be
you could be
seen
trying to.
surfacing for a brief moment before diving
I
back
don't know.
underwater. It appears to have
What the
several
hell?
fins running the length of its back with a long neck. A dark shadow in the water hints at the actual size of the beast, but sadly only a glimpse can be seen. Some think the creature could be a basilosaurus, an enormous marine animal that existed some 35 to 40 million years ago that has somehow managed to survive deep underwater. Others are, of course, calling the footage fake, claiming the beast has been digitally added.
Who would be
Could
others?
a giant prehistoric animal really survive undetected for all these years and now be living in the River Thames?
All right, so here's the question: could a prehistoric animal really be hiding for millions of years, and now be living in the River Thames?
I not like this. Like, could it be an unknown species? I suppose it's big enough. Animals that big normally, like, it
Die?
would have to be way out of its environment for it to be like an unknown thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Could be fetish. Yeah, that could also be a thing. Or it
Yeah.
could, maybe it's locals who drag one of these things through the water to mess with tourists.
Oh, yeah.
That
And then
was
as
really
a
promising
tourist,
explanation earlier.
no,
I think.
yeah, and as the tourists are like talking to other people, they come and bring more money to the city. Why not?
Yeah.
I could actually see a city doing something like that, honestly.
In November 2012, a man known only as Daryl claimed to have taken this photo while working the night shift at a
What?
material gas plant in Kennedy, Texas.
Okay.
He says that at the time he took the photo, there was only 4 people working at the facility. He first noticed the strange figure when he was standing in the basket of a man lift and spotted something unusual swaying from side to side out the corner of his eye. By the time he managed to unhook his harness and get out of the basket, the creature had vanished. The police were called. However, after searching the premises, they were unable to find any trace of the mysterious figure. The officer then told Daryl that they had already received 26 phone calls related to UFO sightings that night. He sent the picture to a plant officer, and it was subsequently posted in the local newspaper. If you take a
It looks
close
like
look at the photo, the creature appears to be
person.
somewhat shorter than a human. It looks as
I-
though it's
ha-
Does it
dressed in
though?
some sort
Wait,
of robe.
what?
I don't have a
Why?
height reference.
Right.
For all I know, that thing's enormous.
What the hell? Shorter than a normal human. Well, so am I. Fuck you. Like, why?
You know what
It
else are
just
shorter
looks
than
like.
normal humans? Children. I guess.
Yeah, and children are not known for like going into places that aren't that are like when they know adults aren't there, and um
Yeah, I mean,
getting under fences or climbing fences, and
a
just
giant
fucking around.
industrial plant like this, I don't know. Maybe. That might actually be really fun. I was going to be like that. They're probably not going to be able to do that, but like actually, yeah, probably. It's
I
not
mean,
that hard.
if me and my friends knew, like there were like 4 adults um when the premises, hey, yeah, we do it. Like we just
Yeah.
want to get like, come on, we're bored. The sun's not
Okay.
down, so
Does the
we're
thing
trying to
just
let us
stand there
out.
though?
Well, if you know that you're being watched, then yeah, you just kind of stand there seeing what they're going to do, so you know what direction you need to run in. I don't know. What's chat saying?
Is it holding a magic wand?
Wait, what?
Could be a
Oh, native
poncho.
atheist. Yeah, I wanted to finish out the cryptid vids, but I do to the ghost vids unless like the chat doesn't like ghost vids. But I love ghost vids, and I did look into Slapped Ham. I've been kind of binge watching a few of those. So we'll circle back. I think I promised Doc I'd do an Illuminati vid too, so we'll have to fit that in. But the cool thing about Slapped Ham is videos aren't that long. They run between 20 to 30 minutes. So we could do Illuminati ghost stream.
Cloak, and it has large dark eyes and a dark mouth. Many who have studied the photo have divided
Oh, no,
opinions on
that's
what the
just a
creature
blob.
could be. Some claim it's an alien,
Oh, for
others
fuck's
think
sake.
it could be some type of supernatural entity.
Oh, yeah. These 2 things. I don't know why I didn't think that right off the bat. Like, that totally looks like this.
I only now
ghost,
see
or
what they're
even a
saying about the
goblin.
eyes and the mouth, and that's
While the
not what that
identity of
looks
this
like.
creepy cryptid remains unclear, there's little doubt that the photo has captured something very strange. Could the figure really be from another world, or is it more likely
No.
to have supernatural origins? Without further information,
It's
this one
either
will
from
have to
another
remain a
world
mystery for the
or
time
it's
being.
supernatural, Maya. It's either aliens or magic.
I mean, it
Those are
is
the only
truly that
possibilities.
dichotomy. Yeah,
Is
there's
it aliens or
absolutely
is it
nothing else.
magic? I think this is groundbreaking
Well, it
for
has a
me. This
magic
is how I'm
wand,
gonna like.
so
That's true.
yeah,
That's
so it
true.
is clearly. I don't know
It
why
could
we
be.
didn't get lich. Why could not it be a lich?
Liches don't leave witnesses. I don't think.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah.
Since 1887, there have been stories of a werewolf-type creature stalking the woods of Michigan. The beast has become known as the Dogman. Over the years, there have been numerous sightings of an enormous dog-like creature that is capable of walking upright on its hind legs. It's said to be muscular with a large head and powerful jaws. In 2004, a family were leaving a friend's place when they believed they encountered the Dogman. They say they were reversing down the driveway in their minivan when a gigantic creature appeared out of the darkness. The youngest son, sitting in the back of the van, took out his camera and captured this astonishing photograph. The famous cryptid photo shows a dog-like beast. It has a strong, muscular torso, thick neck, and fierce illuminated eyes. It looks to be a
It
hybrid
looks like man,
blend of
bear, pig.
lion, dog, and bear. Numerous experts have analysed this image and are at a loss to explain it. Some have
I
noted that there appears to be faint brushstrokes or touch-ups around the...
yeah, I could see that. I mean, it
That's
looks
man, bear, pig.
like man, bear, pig. Yeah, no, totally man, bear, pig. Maybe a fat wolf.
Yeah. It looks like it's trying to cover itself with a towel, sort of.
um, yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's like,
Maybe
hey,
it's
what are
stuck
you?
up on it, and he was just like, ah, coming out the shower. The fuck? Put the camera
Yeah.
away.
Oh, hey, it's Bree.
Holy shit, Bree! Oh my god. You have to tell us what things are. Where are we at now? 36. Oh, what was it? It was that aquatic fucker, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, Bree, we need your
yes.
expertise.
The one featured in this video, uploaded to YouTube by channel Kiwi TV, is truly unlike anything we've seen before, and it's clear
Makes
the person
sense.
capturing the video felt the same way. Featuring an odd marine creature captured on video in a Chinese river, this short clip is worth considerable study. Featuring a creature similar in size and stature to an alligator or crocodile, this creature...
Oh, what does that look like to you? Anything? Have you ever seen anything like this in life? What were you thinking? Was this no, it wasn't the Florida thing.
I thought this particular like still shot like wasn't representative of how it looked most of the time myself.
No, I like this one. Fine here. Doc
No,
thinks
it's
that
the
this
best one
thing
they've got.
is
I feel like they selectively enhanced part of the thing.
that's a fish. There's no such thing as fish. Doc is like really sensitive about that.
It's
Giant salamander. Oh, I like that. Doc thinks it's a crocodile.
that's what it
I'm
looks
thinking
like.
it's half a hippo.
Half a hippo.
Jason Jacoby is saying it's a hippo noodle. Free.
I
Any
don't know what that
thoughts?
is.
Maybe she ran away. I don't know. We scared her. Oh my god. She's like, what the fuck is that? I'm out of here. Tapiocaweasel in a black wetsuit. Well, black wet wolf suit. God.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like something I might do.
Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comment section below.
Don't get in that water. Yeah. A baiji? What's a baiji?
I have no idea.
Let's find out. I have the internet. Baiji, cryptid? I mean, Tapiocaweasel? Oh, no, it's totally not that. Share screen.
That's like they bring that up later and sort of dismiss it.
What?
The idea that it could be one of these things.
Oh yeah. Oh, these are cute.
It's a possibly extinct species, apparently.
Oh yeah, we've already decided it's a dinosaur. Or wait, she probably wants to see. I want to show her the plesiosaur. I don't even know where the fuck it went. Oh, fish high.
What could cause such bizarre behavior? Is this ordinary looking fish some sort of freaky fire breathing cryptid? One Reddit user attempted to
Fire-breathing
debunk any
cryptid.
such claims.
It's a leviathan.
The creature is simply a lungfish and that the behavior was normal for the species. However, others who viewed the video quickly pointed out that the evidence
Pretty cool.
provided
We
makes
decided
no mention
that
of lung.
monkeys have figured out how to smoke weed and are teaching fish for their pleasure.
Yeah, it's within the realm of distant possibility, I think.
Hey, aren't you in like particle physics? Isn't like anything possible? There's a guy that makes these dead fish videos. I hear a topic for Cryptid Corner.
The waters.
Do it.
Named Bessie, supposed sightings of Lake Erie's monster have been recorded since 1793, with increased sightings having been produced in recent years.
Wait, I think we
Said to be around 30 to 40 feet long and a single foot in diameter, Bessie has been spotted in the area over and over again, making it a cult favorite up there with Bigfoot.
Like really,
while it's
like
unknown
that's the best
if
thing
Lake
they got.
Michigan has finally become home to a distant relative.
But we decided that plesiosaurs are real and they're back from the dead because Yahweh spoke them into existence. You know, like he does. Bree knows what it is. Bree knows all about it. What? How have you not enlightened us on Cryptic Corner about this thing? Bree knows about Bessie. I had never heard of Bessie. Right. I think that was all the.
I have also never heard of Bessie.
But yeah, and we're in the Chicagoland area. Well, we used to live there. Now we're elsewhere.
Yeah.
I think that was all the stuff that we were like, where's Bree?
Yeah.
Bessie is a baby Leviathan. Oh my God, I was the closest. I said Leviathan. Or maybe was it?
I said Leviathan.
No, yeah. Some of it. And I jumped in. Okay, cool. Whatever. Yeah, it was totally a Leviathan. See? We called it.
Fantastic.
You called it. I'm claiming it.
The dog man. Do you know about the dog man?
This is dog. Okay, so Doc thinks this is a man bear pig,
but that's covering itself with a towel.
Yes,
like
it does.
out.
Like it,
yeah, to be a hybrid blend of lion,
yes, a man bear pig.
Bear.
You know, because they caught it after.
Numerous experts have analysed this image and are at a loss to explain it. Some have noted that there appears to be faint brushstrokes or touch-ups around the right arm of the beast. However, others have defended the image, saying that the blurriness is caused by the motion of the animal leaping from the shadows. So why are there so many specific reports of the dogman coming out of Michigan? Could there really be a species of giant dog or wolf that is yet to be classified by modern science?
He was covering up Patrick Duffy. That's what he was doing.
These clips, originally uploaded to YouTube channel NVTV, were filmed in the Provo Canyon region in Utah. The first clip is very brief, but shows a very large bipedal creature walking among the brush.
Finally!
The Bigfoot-like animal sits by a tree for a second, then seems to pick up a rock and throw it through the air.
Oh, shit.
Sasquatch enthusiasts love this clip, as it's the first time anyone's captured a creature like this throwing an object.
Could it just be a guy in a dark
clip was filmed
jacket?
by BYU students who had been...
Shit! I'm so mad. I
Why
hate
can't
these
we ever?
cameras.
Why can't we ever have like 4K high definition, like
You
zoomed
know
in
why?
David Attenborough in the background?
I know, right? Like one of those guys with the fuzzy microphones, like so we can get like the growl. No, gosh darn it! I can't see shit. I mean, I could totally just be their friend in like a fur rug. I'm just gonna move
Yeah,
around.
or honestly, on this, it could just be a big guy in a black winter coat and like
Oh,
a
yeah,
hood
yeah. See, Bigfoot, he's on some 4D shit,
or
and
a ghillie
we can
suit.
only
Yeah,
see him in our dimension if he's in like 3P.
yeah.
No, that tracks.
In camping near Squaw Peak, one of the campers noticed a strange black beast lurking on the ridge of the hill and started filming with their phone. The footage is a little blurry and unstable, but does capture something unusual. The strange creature is obscured by branches, so it's hard to get a good look. It's possible that this could just be a bear encounter. However, at one point, the animal does stand on its rear legs. It looks to have
Bears
long
can do that.
arms that reach much lower
But
than most animals. Could this be the infamous Sasquatch that
Oh my God, I saw this cute little poodle the other day and it had a tutu. And you would probably be disgusted. But every guy with a plate of food, it got on his hind legs and like did this little swirly thing. And then like I was like what do you call it? Like mama. She just like, don't feed the dog, damn it. And it was like, but it's so fucking cute. Yeah. So like humans, not the only things that can stand up on their hind legs. And especially when there's food around. Like, holy shit.
yeah,
So if there was food and this is a bear, oh my God, have you seen Cocaine Bear, the trailer?
no, yes, I have.
Holy
I think I
shit.
have. Oh, it's
This could be,
fantastic.
it was a little disturbing, not gonna lie.
Yeah,
But that was part of the charm, I suppose. This could totally be Cocaine Bear, only slower.
based on a much lamer true story.
hunters have been looking for so many years? On the 23rd of July 2011, two boys heard some strange noises on their property and decided to investigate. They took some footage on their phones, and this is their encounter. As they search through the darkness of their rural farm, they can hear some eerie noises in the distance. They can only see a few feet in front of them with a dimly lit torch. Eventually, they find a barn with graffiti scrawled across the walls. Something inside lets out
Why
a
are we doing
guttural
this?
squeal similar to a wild boar. It's a chilling groan enough to make your blood run cold.
What are the set of circumstances where you're just like walking around, it's like, hey, I probably don't belong here, but let's go in. Let's go in anyway. You know,
Yeah, and with such poor video quality.
I know. Come on, Earl. Let's go. Like photograph this place with pictures that no one can make out after the
Yeah,
fact.
it sounds like a pig. I
It
agree
really
with Bree.
does.
It sounds exactly like a pig.
No, it really does.
The two boys hide for a few seconds,
Wait a
switching
minute.
off their torches.
Are there people here who don't know what we're talking about when I say Cocaine Bear? Am I gonna have to fire that up in a K?
I mean, I'm down.
All right, let's do it. Okay, finish this one out.
You can hear something scratching about behind the wall. For some crazy reason, the boys decide to take a look. Inside the barn, they spot a humanoid creature lurking in the loft. It has a strange pale face with small eyes and a wide nose and bald head. It shrieks at them as they frantically run into the darkness of the night. What could this cryptid creature be? Some are calling it a demon, while others are saying it's an alien hybrid that's
It just looks like a skull. I mean, is it peering up at them?
Yeah. Ooh. It looks like Odo from Deep Space Nine.
As they frantically run into the darkness of the night. What could this cryptid creature be? Some are calling it a demon, while others are
A
saying it's
demon?
an alien hybrid that's taken refuge in the abandoned barn.
It just looks
Not
like a
just
skull.
an
Some kind of
alien, an
animal
alien
that somehow
hybrid.
evaded
Oh, right.
It's
Because
the
there's so
child.
many.
It's the child of an alien and a human.
There we go. What? I don't know. It really just looked like a skull. I don't. And if you're in a place where there are pigs, I would expect there to be skulls. Maybe it's just me.
human contact until now.
It's an alien. I'm mad. Like, no, there needs to be a logical thing. I see thing. Thing reminds me of thing, kind of other thing I saw. Not really, but we're just going to go with it because I can't think of what other thing it could be. Why? It doesn't.
Why
And how
not?
can it look like an alien? Like, how do things look like things that don't exist?
Well, I mean, aliens might exist. They're just not around here.
You have aliens here.
And if they are, I mean, kidnap one and make it talk.
Oh my god, the alien videos that I've seen. It's God. I'm gonna, you know what, my ADHD meds have worn off. I'm gonna try to stay on track, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it. February 24th.
Oh my god.
If this is your first time watching this, you're so welcome.
It was my first time watching the full thing. I saw like a smaller version of it before.
Oh my god. No, it's just like it stopped being as disturbing.
Oh man.
But yeah. Yeah, it's based on a true story. There's a bear somewhere that had like a fuck ton of cocaine and
Yeah.
its heart exploded.
Yeah. It did not go on a rampage.
No. Like, there's just like, even for a bear, it was probably 3 or 4 times the amount that its heart could have taken. Like, it's sad story.
This video, uploaded to YouTube by user Punji Petwalang, comes from a group that had not set out to record a mysterious creature. In fact, this group had absolutely no intention of capturing video of anything other than frogs the night they went out. Instead, the group was in a fortuitous position of having captured video of what they referred to as an alien-like creature. In real time, it's hard to spot the strange creature lurking in the darkness. When slowed down, however, the video shows an odd humanoid creature creeping through the dark of
That
the
just
night.
looks like a naked person.
I'm sorry.
Hunched over, seemingly with claw-like
I have
hands
no idea what I'm
extended,
watching.
the creature moves at an alarming rate until it's just out of frame. The video uploaders are quick to note that they had not seen the creature in real time as it was walking through. Shrouded in darkness and on the hunt for frogs, it's easy to see how they could have missed the odd creature until it came time to review the footage. However, once one's attention has been drawn to the creature, its presence is bone-chilling. However, on their way back from releasing a snake towards the end of the video warns viewers that the mysterious creature was about to make another appearance. This time, it would not go unnoticed by the frog catchers. Bravely, the men choose to make a run straight towards the oddly shaped creature. only to find it's too late. The creature is already gone. After the creature
It
makes
escaped.
the men confer. All of them had seen the creature, with a few of them left in shock as to what actually they had seen. Upon review, with the video slowed down, an odd, lightly coloured creature is visible in the general direction the men are looking towards. The men chase after it, but it's too late. The seemingly alien-like creature is far too fast for the men and makes its escape before they even get close. Meter Addison had apparently been hearing stories about the scary
I
encounters that others had been having near the Umatilla Reservation in
That
the
looks like just a naked
United
person.
States.
I was
She
thinking
comments that she's
that.
finally
I was
getting to
like,
hear what everyone else
crackheads
has
do
been
this
talking
shit
about.
here.
As she and a few
You
men
know,
walk near
I
the
live
edge
in
of
a
the
big
forest,
city,
a terrifying
so like, holy shit. I, yeah. I mean, it's kind of like you stumbled upon like a homeless person's like
Yeah.
dwelling place, and it's just like, oh shit, like. You know, they have like flashlights and cameras. They may actually think it's the cops.
Yeah.
Um,
Fair enough.
get the fuck out of here. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Especially when they start chasing you. Like,
Right? Like, what is that? Like, why wouldn't that, you know, if I'm a crackhead and like, I think it's the cops, like, what else would you expect me to do? I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, but I'm thinking homeless person over rake, but I could be wrong.
yeah, anything's
noise
possible, you know.
You know, apparently.
suddenly shatters the silence of the night. The noise sounds like a burst of loud, eerie laughter echoing through the trees. The sound comes every few seconds at irregular intervals.
Okay, is it just me or are there any people here who as kids didn't hear that in Halloween every fucking year that they went trick or treating?
What the
That
cackling?
laugh? Yeah, like
Yeah.
you know when you go in like a lot of people like to really show out for Halloween.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
as you go through like onto the lawn, you trip the
You
whatever
trip the
and it
thing that makes and it goes and it screams at you and it like makes
yeah,
the thing
yeah.
from the tree go maybe.
No, I mean, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah. It totally does.
So, what could be making such a sound? Commenters have suggested a hyena or coyote, but others insist these animals sound nothing like the laughter in the video. Other suggestions have ranged from Bigfoot to witches haunting the area near the reservation. Meter Addison and her companions try to mimic the sound to call out the entity, but receive no reply. The forest eventually quiets down, but the group is still too frightened to go any further into the woodlands to further investigate the evil laughter. No list of creepy things caught on video would be complete without this piece of chilling footage. Uploaded to Cringy Parkour's YouTube channel in May 2017, the clip begins as the camera holder hears a scream coming from inside a sewer pipe and decides to check it out.
Oh, wait a
With
minute.
only
Bree says she has an answer. What's the answer, Bree? Answer to what, the canned laughter, or what answer are we talking about? We talking about the answer to
Life, the universe, and everything.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Coyote. Does it sound like a coyote? What do coyotes sound like? We don't. I guess we have coyotes in this area. I've been told that we have. I've been told that. I've never seen one. A lot of foxes. Have you ever heard a coyote?
Coyotes can like laugh like that, I think.
No, well, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm told, but
Is this the same video or is this the next one?
it's supposed to be a coyote doing whatever coyotes do. Coyote sounds. It just sounds like a wolf. Well, that is clearly a ukulele.
His camera light to guide him, he makes his way deeper and deeper into the darkness. Suddenly, he hears another noise that sounds like some sort of distressed or angry animal.
What the hell?
Cautiously, he calls out but gets no response. He decides to continue. When out of the darkness, he's confronted by some sort of bizarre creature.
Could you imagine if like that was an
At
animal
first,
that you
the video
heard out
doesn't
of your
seem to
window
have
at
captured
night?
anything too scary, as the creature
Maybe.
only appears for a brief second. At this point, it would be easy to dismiss the footage as a hoax. However, if you slow the clip down and enhance the light, it becomes apparent that the boy might have actually come face to face with something truly chilling.
Oh, okay.
The creature appears
What the hell? Well, yeah. I mean, I don't know what that is, but I certainly wouldn't want to see that in a dark alley or whatever, wherever the fuck they are. What
Yeah,
are you thinking?
that's terrifying. I would crap myself and run.
A large cat? I don't. Do cats get that tall?
I don't. Yeah,
I was
that
kind of
doesn't-
thinking like you're somebody in a mask, and then like maybe Photoshop the rest of it some kind of way.
Yeah, like
I don't even know what to do with this.
yeah, I don't know either.
Oh, you know what? Totally forgot. I think Spooky's gone, but he forgot to remind me. It is clearly an alien.
Yeah, or you know, just a Tapiocaweasel in a sewer suit. You know,
featureless
Obviously.
face, except for its piercing white eyes. The camera holder turns and runs towards the exit as the beast can be heard shrieking behind him. Whatever this YouTuber has caught on camera certainly doesn't look like any known animal.
I
Could
don't
it
know what that
perhaps be
is. I
some
just
sort of
know it's
cryptid?
too fucking
Without further
close.
information, we may never know what is truly lurking in the depths of this sewer drain.
Okay, so white deer tail. Lion. Okay. Sure.
ambitious.
Like, you know, but it could happen. Let's see. You're looking into the pipe, so that makes it really hard to guess at the actual size of it. No, like it's man size. Like
Yeah,
it's his height. However tall the cameraman is, like that's how tall this thing
and
is.
it didn't look that far away.
No, at all.
Like when the camera moved, it moved as though it was close by, not as though it was really far away.
Oh, Spooky's still here. I love Spooky back here. Spooky's awesome. Let's see. Most northern states have cougars.
I mean,
Did it look like a 50-year-old woman who was trying to date him?
yeah, this is what I was saying. I was like, I don't know. They tend to be
Actually,
more direct.
It's probably the best guess, though.
Yeah.
For Karen. Oh, I like that. We got a one-fist cat, mountain lion, and lion himself a mountain lion.
I think so.
Beck is not African. I can attest to this. Western coyotes sound a bit different than eastern populations. Eastern coyotes sound like wolves. Oh, maybe I was listening to an eastern coyote. I don't know. Some glad breeze here. A basking shark.
It's a basking shark.
So obvious.
Several years ago, a bizarre event was captured on film in southern Vermont
Hybrid.
in the United
Why
States,
is it
several
hybrid?
miles north of Green Mountain National Forest.
All right, are people just wandering around fucking aliens? I thought that's how we got here. Didn't the aliens fuck monkeys, and that's how humans got here?
Yeah, I mean, that tracks. But like, have you seen Star Wars and Star Trek? Like, all of the different alien races all look a lot like us, but with weirder foreheads and or ears. And
But they're all hot,
you
though.
can we're all interfertile.
Right. Because we have to be to make the plot work.
Yeah, because reasons.
No, yeah, reasons. Always great reasons.
It's a fairly remote area where several locals reported sightings of a strange creature with long limbs. Residents were finding livestock dead in their backyards with puncture wounds on their necks. Chickens and other animals were also vanishing without a trace. Eventually, this footage surfaced when two kids said they had an encounter with an alien in a local park. They claimed they were heading home from a party when they heard some strange noises. They took out their phones, and this is the footage they captured. From behind a tree, a bizarre, long-limbed creature begins to walk across the grass. It has a bulbous black head and slim body. The figure's hind legs look like that of a human, but most strikingly, it uses two front arms to stalk eerily through the park. Initially, the footage was met with skepticism, but the boys are adamant that the footage is genuine and hasn't been tampered with in any way. This clip, coupled with
It could be a person with like braces on their arm.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like it moves like somebody with braces, but also somebody that's wounded. So maybe like somebody fucked up a crippled guy. Which I've
Yeah.
seen happen. I live in Baltimore. It's not a pretty place.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on? Person with crutches. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It looks like exactly. That's what it looks like.
It was that great. Still talking about coyotes. Look, this is not a coyote. It is a fucked up cripple guy.
with the reports of dead livestock sure do
Or
make
something.
for a chilling conclusion. Could an
Tap-
alien creature really be
hybrid.
living in the hills of southern Vermont?
Confirmed.
One of them's a type of grain.
In
Technically.
Carbondale, Pennsylvania,
And one
locals
of
have
them's,
reported sightings of a strange
mammal.
creature lurking in the woods. They say it's a
So-
white Bigfoot.
Wait, did somebody say that was an alien hybrid? I'm just now thinking about
Yeah.
this. That was the title. Alien hybrid. What the fuck? Why? How what?
Because reasons, Maya. Like, what are you?
No. Why?
Reasons. Because reasons.
No, you had me
okay?
at Bigfoot. You had me at Loch Ness. I was there with you. Why can't it just be alien?
Okay,
Oh my god.
this looks like a smoke monster.
Man, no, if there's another alien hybrid, I'm going to be a smoke monster.
6 to 7 feet tall with shaggy fur covering its entire body. Residents often hear strange noises too, low groans and rustling in trees.
Look,
Into-
we got to set we got to set it straight. Look, a white Bigfoot is not a Yeti. It's the abominable. Get your Tapiocaweasels straight. Sorry.
We are a proud people.
I'll just say it.
2008, this video surfaced and quickly went viral. It was filmed by a man who heard noises coming from his yard that backs onto
Oh my
woodland.
god! It's totally an abominable snowman. No, it looks just like the thing on Looney Tunes.
Groans and rustling in trees.
Hold up.
In 2008, this video surfaced and quickly went viral. It was filmed by a man who heard noises coming from his yard that backs onto woodland. In the clip, you can see a very strange looking.
Yes, that's it. But why is he not in like Siberia?
Yeah, is it wearing a clan outfit? Is that it?
Oh my god, you're right. It's totally a Klansman. We should kill it.
I mean, yeah, it's America. Just pull out your gun. Pew.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh god, I'm not. I guess I'm not a real American. I mean, well, one, I'm black, but yeah, no gun.
Yeah, me
Creature.
neither.
It pauses for a split second, then darts off into the darkness. It has deep
Spaghetti
black
with
eyes, a
a
long
clown- a
cone-shaped head,
clan.
and is covered in white fur.
Cap.
Analysts have noted that
It
this
actually-
would be very
God.
difficult to fake. The figure is unusually tall and has gigantic
This would be very
proportions.
difficult to
It
fake,
moves
they say.
quickly despite its large frame.
Why?
And the face contorts and reacts, which couldn't happen if it was simply a
I mean-
mask. It's worth
That is totally like Bubba.
Because-
Like,
Listen. There are some things that are easy to fake, like the moon landing, okay?
right,
And there are
right.
some things that are really hard to fake, like a vague blob in the woods filmed by a potato.
I mean, like, holy shit. Now I can't unsee Clan Mask. What the hell?
noting that Carbondale is the site for the first underground mine in the US. It's a vast network of deep, dark tunnels. Many believe it's possible that this creature lives deep in the mines and only surfaces to go hunting. In 2017, YouTuber Bexon Production captured some very creepy GoPro footage while out riding his bike. In the video, he can be seen traveling along a bike path when suddenly a mysterious grey creature jumps out in front of him from on top of a wall. He narrowly avoids hitting the creature as he swerves his bike to the
That
right.
Looks
The
like a
YouTuber
monkey.
claimed that he actually saw the creature a few seconds before it appears in the video. It was perched above him on the wall, and that gave him a few extra seconds to react when it jumped down in front of his bike. Initially, he thought it was just a dog.
What?
However, when he reviewed
you
the
see
footage, he
anything at all?
realized that he had actually captured
Yeah.
something else
You
entirely.
didn't see it?
If you slow the
I didn't
footage
see
down,
it.
you can see
Well,
that the
where is
creature
it?
looks like some
Well,
sort of
right
grey
here.
humanoid.
Oh, that.
However,
Okay.
it's
No,
extremely
it's a
agile.
monkey. That's a monkey.
It's a monkey.
Bree. Yeah. Yeah, Bree's saying monkey. Like, I mean,
It's totally a monkey.
I mean, I understand monkeys aren't supposed to be just like wandering around, but I mean, it happens.
Yeah. There are a lot of people who own weird pets. And sometimes they let them loose, or they get loose.
Or they get loose, yeah. Holy shit.
There was
I
one
don't know.
dude,
Well,
though,
moose,
I
more
think,
like
who, like, he had, like, a bunch of lions and, like, stuff like that, and then he released all of them and unalived himself. It was not ideal. It looked like a gibbon, yeah.
Yeah. No, I was thinking that too. I wasn't sure if that was the monkey I was thinking of in my head, but like, I'm glad you said that because I'm like, okay, yes. But not Erica. Erica's adorable.
Yeah.
What
Plus,
did
I
it say
mean,
what country this was in?
she's gut sick, so, she's not jumping around like that, I don't remember. I don't
Oh.
remember where it is.
Burnout.
It says Pennsylvania Whitefoot, so like maybe
no,
it's in
that was the other
Pennsylvania.
one. Huh. Are we still on this? White Bigfoot. Is that the same? That's not the same thing. Whatever. Fuck it.
Yeah.
We're moving on.
a cat. Just as it jumps from the edge, it makes a strange noise. The biker stops to see what he almost hit, but by the time he turns around, the creature is gone. What has this biker actually captured on his GoPro? Is
It's
this
a-
evidence of
It is a bit
It-
long for a monkey, but I'm going with
No,
monkey.
I don't think it's big long for a gibbon. I don't know. I don't know, but it doesn't look that.
I don't know. Like if something like this happened, I'd be like, did something escape from the zoo? I wouldn't think, holy fuck, I just caught Bigfoot on camera.
Yeah, it's not even that large, right?
From what I hear, Bigfoot is like twice the size of a man. Like they're
Yeah.
huge. They have muscles and like This
Yeah,
thing
I
looks
mean,
like a circus monkey. Seriously, like
exactly.
where's its unicycle?
Well, because I mean, look at it in relation to like vaguely what you can see of his hand and the tire, the front tire of
Hmm.
his bike, right? Like it's
Right.
small.
It's a tiny little thing. I wouldn't. Yeah. I don't know that. I don't know how you look at this and like it triggers your normal thingamabobs of like Bigfoot. Like it doesn't trigger any of my stereotypes of Bigfoot. I mean, but again, that's just my stereotype, so I don't know. Bree wants me to check some DMs. So let me do that because again, ADHD. And you'll be talking to me and I'll be reading and I won't be paying attention.
It's totally a thing.
I don't know.
It
I don't know where my other ADHD heads are, but the struggle be real.
indeed, indeed.
Oh my god, is this a monkey on a unicycle, Brie? Oh, it would make me happy.
Oh
Caught
boy.
on camera, bike riding monkey grabs toddler. Oh my god. Oh no, this. Please let it
Yo,
be
we gotta
hilarious.
watch this.
Hey, hey, Max, hey. So,
Yeah.
hey, Max, hey.
Why? Oh
So,
my
That
god.
poor kid.
Suit up, buddy. Suit up, buddy. Oh my god. This kid is never gonna have a pet.
Dude, this poor kid
poor
was getting
thing.
kidnapped by this monkey.
Monkey. That's adorable. All right. I'm awake. Wow. This is great. Bree, you're an amazing lady. Thank you
That
for
was
that.
amazing.
I love it. I love it. All right, back to Bigfoot. It's adorable.
Some sort of cat-like humanoid, or is it nothing more than a clever editing job? What do you think this creature could be?
A monkey.
The Loch Ness Monster, affectionately known as Nessie,
Facts.
is the most famous aquatic cryptid in the world. However, other cryptid sightings in lakes and rivers in other parts of the world suggest that Nessie may have relatives living in bodies of water all around the globe. At the Three Gorges Dam Scenic Area, a popular tourist spot in Yichang City, China, a group of visitors captured some seriously freaky footage of what many believe to be a water-based cryptid similar to the Loch Ness Monster. In the viral video posted to Chinese social media site Weibo, we see the curious cryptid swimming near the top of the water. It moves in a serpentine fashion similar to that of a snake skimming across the water. Its body is long, dark, and slender, looking much like that of an eel in shape. However,
Is it a gator?
suggests that this creature could be at least 10 feet long and is about as thick as an average person's thigh. In addition, viewers have noted that the creature in the video easily swims against the strong current of the river. This indicates that the creature has a strong, powerful body, unlike any ordinary eel.
I
There's been a lot of speculation.
I just I don't know. What are you thinking?
I mean, I don't think it's that likely that Jason is a cat-like humanoid, but I agree with Bree that we can't prove yeah, that
I
he's
for
not.
one cannot.
Yeah.
When in doubt. But
As for this thing, it could be like a
have you been
giant snake.
Have you been trolling Flirts today? I need to ask.
I have
That
not
was
been
funny.
trolling Flurfs today. No.
Damn it.
I haven't tried to, at least.
I don't know about trash. I mean, like the other one, like there was a lot of waves, and I really couldn't see agency with whatever the said thing was. But this thing does seem to be moving back and forth of its own accord.
This looks like a thing that's actually like swimming and moving pretty rapidly, actually. I don't. I don't know. Probably in the comments of the video, that like probably somebody has gone through and like time-stamped each one and been like, I think it's this, 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 and this.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
About
I mean,
the
you could
creatures
read
in the
or-
video,
I don't got time
it's
for
unbelievable
that.
I'm just saying, you know.
that the creature is an ordinary
It's
snake.
late.
Most
Gotta
likely a
slop the
Burmese
hogs early in the
python.
morning.
This
huh?
type of snake is common
Reading.
in the area and often grows to the size
It's
of the
not a
creature
water
in the
snake.
footage.
God damn it, stop.
However, others have pointed out that the ridges on the creature's back are not consistent with the usual appearance of a python, insisting that this footage depicts something far more unusual.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not convinced snake. It looks like a huge eel, but I don't want to say eel because, like,
I think it could just be like a crocodile or gator.
what is up with you and gator? Did you like eat gator lately? Why does everything look like
No.
gator?
I think it
Are
I
you
think it
craving
could be an
gator?
alligator.
Do I
It could
need
be
to
an alligator.
like? You want me to DoorDash you some gator?
Is that an option?
Did you really have to think about that? It's like, wait a minute, can you?
Like if you're offering, like, yeah, I'll take it.
I turn it down. Yeah, it's a great question. Are there are there gators in China?
Yeah, there are.
All right.
I think there's like 2 species.
Could be a I don't
See,
know.
this
It seems like a crock of shit. Like I can go there.
I mean,
Or alien.
This is a curious little clip that apparently shows a real unicorn grazing in a field in England. Unfortunately, it's not known where this footage was taken and details are scarce at best. In the distance, you can see what looks like 2 horses grazing in a field of grass. One
it
brown
does not
and
look
one
like a
white.
unicorn.
I'm
still doesn't
waiting.
look like
That the white horse-like creature has
Oh my god.
That looks edited. I didn't see that.
I need to throw something. His face. God, they're reaching in this video. Why? It's a unicorn. You can tell because it shits rainbows. What? What? Oh, stop. You know, you should have just did the Illuminati video because it would have pissed me off a lot less.
Like, normally I would say that could be me in a unicorn suit, but I think my unicorn suit would be more compelling.
has a single
Hey,
horn
Titan.
protruding from its head. For centuries, man has been describing a mythical beast with a single large horn. The ancient Greeks wrote about a legendary animal that could only be tamed by a virgin. Their horns were said to have healing properties and could turn poison into drinkable water. Unicorns are also referenced in the Bible as remes, mystical creatures featuring one spiraled horn. It's written that King David rode a unicorn to heaven to avoid the threat of a lion. Unicorn enthusiasts all around the world are rejoicing, claiming that this is the first hard evidence that their favourite beast of legend is actually real. Could this really be a glimpse of the fabled unicorn?
No.
No, it cannot. It's a horse. It's a horse. It's a goddamn horse. I'm in the Bizarro world. In what world is that not a horse?
In the world where it's a unicorn, Maya.
Fuck you.
Imagination.
I want to see it fart Skittles. Something. It's supposed to have rainbows attached to it. No, I'm not talking about Math Pig. Rainbow is where he lives. It's supposed to be unicorns galloping around his little leprechaun palace. The unicorns created the rainbow.
I wonder what unicorn blood tastes like.
Skittles.
I don't know. I think it probably tastes more like regret, right? Because you're
Why?
cursed if you drink. Because you're cursed if you drink unicorn blood.
Who said that? Are we making up shit again?
No, this is standard. Like lore. I don't know. It was in
Anyone
Harry
else heard
Potter.
this?
It was in Harry Potter. It's in the first Harry Potter. Like if they drink the unicorn blood, then you become immortal, but you're cursed.
Ah.
Which, I mean, that tracks, right?
Is this a
But
Harry Potter
if you grind up their horn, then you'll get an erection lasting more than 40 years.
Where do you get your information from?
I have people, you know.
All right,
I've got my Rolodex. It's got names.
all right. Let me finish up my message to Titan. Moving on.
Reddit user Remoulade2 took to the internet when they captured 2 bizarre cryptid sightings on their home CCTV surveillance cameras. Because they live in a remote, out-of-the-way location, they don't often see people on their camera footage that they aren't expecting. That fact makes the sightings in these videos even more difficult to explain. The videos show what appears to be a large hulking person wearing an unusual ragged costume waddling around the property. They appear from behind a tractor, moving across a dirt path, and then behind some barns and sheds before disappearing once again.
Oh my
According
god.
to the Reddit user who captured the footage,
Titan, please tell me Cocaine Bear. You miss Cocaine Bear. I had the pleasure of introducing Cocaine Bear to a couple
It was
of people
amazing.
in the chat. It was. It was so.
I had seen only a small portion of what she showed, and it was.
No, if Titan says he has
I'm-
not seen
I'm
Cocaine
s-
Bear, we are stopping the stream.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Oh my god. It's way better than whatever this is.
the
Like, what is
direction that the
this?
bizarre figure
All right. No,
For the
seriously, what
record-
is this?
I don't know. I think it's another guy in a ghillie suit.
Yeah.
Maybe it's somebody stealing something from the company, and they're wearing this big thing so they don't get like identified.
A big guy in raggedy clothing. Oh no, that never happens. Nor do homeless people with a limp. It's never what it suggestions. No. Oh, here. There's the canopy here. See the Bigfoot. It's too skinny to be here. Or aliens. Maybe a ghost. It's a ghost of Bigfoot. Or an
Alien. It's not very graceful for a Bigfoot.
It's not. It's a. I don't want to fat shame, but it just looks like a big old person lumbering around. It's having problems.
I think they're carrying.
But like when you
something.
get that big as a person, like you're not walking like the rest of us.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like somebody's just like fucking with a coworker they don't like.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
figure came from suggests that it appeared from a large field
Titan
and not
just-
from the road
Titan
leading
loves to
to the
steal my
nearby
joy.
town, making it even less likely that the figure was a person who wandered onto the property. In addition, its abnormally large size and bizarre gait make the figure seem to be something other than human.
Something other than human. It's got to be something other than human, because why else would I put this in my video on things that are not human? Damn it. I'm so mad.
Yeah. Oh.
Ghost it's a ghost suit. Yes.
Numerous Reddit users have put forward
Not
theories
human.
about the footage. Many have suggested that he's probably a wandering homeless man, and his bulk is due to numerous layers of
Hey!
clothing to protect
Hey!
him from the cold.
It was suggested this
Others
time.
have pointed out that the figure's garb brings to mind a Perkton or Kakeri ensemble. These are costumes often adorned by those celebrating pagan winter rites and are meant to signify demonic spirits. Other
All of
users
these
believe
things
that the
made
figure in
more
the video is
sense.
being controlled by someone not in the footage, almost as if
Why?
he's possessed and being...
Really? Really? He can't just be drunk, trying to get back to his car. No, he must be controlled, almost like he's possessed. Oh, I like this one. It's totally Krampus. Yeah, I like Jason Jacoby.
being used as a puppet. They suggest that his feet may not even be touching the ground in the video, indicating that something paranormal is...
Okay, am I wrong or does it sound like a lot of fun?
Yeah, that does sound like fun.
If I still lived in Illinois, like I would so kidnap you and take you to the nearest cornfield.
is clearly happening.
Content.
It may not be clear who or what the man, entity, or cryptid in this footage is, but the video is certainly eerie nonetheless.
Could be nothing, but it's creepy though, guys.
This clip, caught by Rick Grebenick and uploaded to his YouTube channel, has caused quite a stir across the internet. Published in August 2017 and filmed in an unknown part of the United States, this video seems to show some kind of cryptid creature lurking in a man's backyard. The clip begins with Grebenick ringing a friend and telling him that the weird creature is back. He's placed his iPad against the window and is filming the encounter. In the dimly lit backyard, you can see a bipedal creature lurching towards the house. It wanders around slowly as if sussing the area out. The man on the phone calls the creature demonic and evil and believes
Call the cops. I don't know. Like,
I mean, I'm going to go like with the other one, like naked guy. Why isn't this a naked guy? It
right?
doesn't have to be naked. Like this could be a shirt,
Be wearing pants. Yeah.
maybe.
Even yeah.
it's come from a dense thicket of weeds at the back of the property. At one point, the creature retreats back into the darkness.
Maybe it's
but
a
it
feral
soon
human.
returns, this time a bit closer. Grebenick begins to freak out while his friend on the other end of the line sounds as though he's chanting in another language.
Oh my god.
Ah, dude, his friend speaking in tongues.
No, that is totally tongues. Oh my god.
His friend speaking in tongues.
Oh my god. They kidnapped a guy, stripped him down. He's like, get out by speaking in tongues. But where are they? Is it Presbyterians? Who are the tongue speakers?
No, it's Pentecostals, I
This is
think.
totally Pentecostals. Yes, this is totally Paula White's basement. Holy shit.
The entity begins to retreat once more, then the phone cuts out. When the video was uploaded, it created significant debate about what the creature might actually be. Many viewers sided with Grebenick and called it demonic, something not of this world. Others, however, noted Grebenick's tone of voice throughout the clip. It doesn't quite fit the emotion that someone might feel if they were really witnessing a demon in their own backyard.
Really?
Oh my god, he's like, you should see this thing, Mike. Oh my
Must be a
god.
demon.
Like a gargoyle.
Those are real.
It's like a gargoyle, man.
A
He's a
gargoyle.
little freaked out, but mostly okay with it, which seems to suggest that it's all staged. Another
Really?
portion of
Really? I
Badly.
can't believe he said that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh
Uh,
no. Yeah, no, this is a great way to I kind of want to be like mic drop moment. Let's go. It kind of makes you wonder if it's all staged.
You're
holy
so
shit.
close. Have you ever seen the Netflix thing Beyond the Curve or Behind the Curve?
I don't think so.
It's a documentary about the flat Earth movement, and it's awesome, and you should watch it. It's really good. It's not a pro flat Earth thing. It's really good. And there's this one part where this woman is in her car being like, I don't know why half the people in the movement think that I'm a CIA spy. I keep on telling them like that I'm not, and it's so obvious that I'm not, and they just don't get it. And I'm like, what if that's what I'm doing? But then I realize that I know I'm right. Or something like that. It's like you're so close. You're so close.
All right. I'm going to talk to the chat for just a minute. You can take your headphones off and go you know what? You remember that dance you did that Titan loved so much? You should do that. 5 seconds. Look, guys, he's got a problem. We have got to do a flat Earth intervention before we lose him. I am legit worried. Spending way too much time with these fuckers.
I left my headphones on. I heard that. I'm not telling you my address.
You did not. You did not. It's an alien.
But these
alien
people,
hybrid.
it's intoxicating, okay? And I can quit anytime I want. I swear.
Oh my god. No.
Of commenters thought perhaps it was a cryptid of some kind, an animal that
Thanks,
is yet
Bob.
to be classified by modern science. So what do you think? Cryptid, demon, or hoax? Love to hear your opinions on this one as well.
I love
in the
that he
comments
threw in
section
hoax.
below.
I really love that. I would like answer.
Right?
It is a naked Presbyterian. He's been kidnapped. He's in a basement. Why?
This found footage style video was posted to a YouTube channel called Slender Truth in 2013. It claims to show a group of boys who were stalked and attacked by a Wendigo.
It's never
In
a
the footage,
Wendigo.
we see 3 young boys exploring an abandoned house in an unknown rural setting. They search an old shack that looks like it hasn't been used in years. It's falling to bits, full of rotting floorboards and discarded building materials. When they reach the top floor, an uneasiness begins to build as though the boys are being watched by something. Finally, as they descend the staircase, some kind of monster seems to peer its head into the house. It has long, slender fingers and a large, grotesque face with deep eyes and a bat-like snout. The footage cuts abruptly, suggesting that this creature attacked the boys. The description of the video claims that this animal is a Wendigo, a beast from Native American folklore that is known to be evil with an insatiable bloodlust.
It's definitely a bad situation.
Up over 11 million views, with a lot of viewers simply assuming it.
That's just a person. How is that not just a person?
I don't know. I mean, it looks
a little weird.
A little weird. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's a Wendigo.
Maybe it's a person wearing a wolf mask.
A person in a Wendigo suit. I don't know what that is. So again,
it's me in a Wendigo suit.
Clearly. I am convinced that people like when they upload, they're just like downgrading the quality like by half.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that like everybody on the internet like has a great camera. Like, have you seen TikTok? Great camera quality for a 12-year-old who can't dance.
Right.
But same 12-year-old chasing a Yeti. All of a sudden, like, I don't know.
It's part of the supernatural aura that they have. They have like a technology like destroying field. It's like at Hogwarts.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you bring a camera to Hogwarts, it's not going to work.
Oh yeah, it totally tracks.
It's a work of fiction. However, some claim that it's genuine and that these boys have been registered as missing since 2013. Whether that's true or not remains unclear.
But did you try and clarify it?
Bigfoot is not a singular phenomenon. Around the world, amateurs and cryptid hunters alike have captured photos and videos of creatures that resemble the world's most famous
You know what I like
cryptid.
about Nuke? Like
According to
the
YouTube,
guy with the first videos that we saw, like he actually will go and like look and like I tried to look for it, guys, I swear. And maybe it was just one phone call that like went to a busy line and he's like, oh, sorry, guess I can't. Like, I mean, sometimes he like genuinely does
But there's at least like
say,
that extra sentence.
yeah. Like I legit tried to figure this out. If I could, I put in some extra effort. And he's just like, I hear that found. Was that like a comment?
And then some people in the comments thought it was this. Do you think it could be this? And it's like,
yeah,
you could
like,
do better,
wow.
man. I believe in you.
You can step it up.
YouTuber B&O, this footage depicts a Bigfoot relative that's been spotted on a piece of property in the Russian wilderness for centuries. The land has been the property of the same family since the 1700s, passed down for generations. The family has countless tales of spotting the creature scampering about their property, but this particular footage is one of their most compelling pieces of evidence that the Russian Bigfoot is the real deal. In the video, we see a large, dark creature running through the dense trees of the forest.
Okay, that
The
sort of
creature is
looks
too
like...
far away to make out any distinguishing characteristics, but it's clearly too large to be human.
Is it?
In addition, it runs on two legs at an incredible speed, a feat that no known animal would be capable of achieving.
What?
Like there, it looks like a tiny little thing really close up, but I know it's...
I mean, he's saying things like they're true. I'm not convinced that they're true.
He's certainly saying words. I mean,
yeah, no, those are words. Of that, I'm certain.
Is this evidence of a Bigfoot living in Russia? An even more compelling question might be, has the same Bigfoot been living on the same property since the 1700s? This raises interesting questions about the lifespan of these mysterious cryptids that we may never be able to answer. Love to get your thoughts on this
Is
fascinating...
anybody up on their on the newest Bigfoot information? Are they like superhuman? Do they live long spans of time? I haven't come across this information.
I think they can.
Yeah, I mean, just like Ness, he can live forever and jump countries at will.
Yeah, it's
telepathic.
teleporting.
Teleporting, yes. Teleporter.
Might also be telepathic.
He might be telepathic. We can't rule that out.
Possibly psychopathic.
Because somebody in the comments somewhere, I'm sure, put that in there.
Yeah.
So,
if it's an articulable idea, it deserves equal weight as every other idea.
Exactly. And they, yes, interdimensional, can confirm. That is the newest. It was the newest thing I've heard about Bigfoot, is that they're interdimensional. And that's why we can never find them when we actually go searching for them, because they just jump into the fourth dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if once we get that 4D technology, we can properly Bigfoot hunt.
Exactly.
In the comments section below. If you want to see another one of our mega compilations, then check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, this playlist here will keep you entertained for hours and hours. Now, in the comment section below, let us know whether you're enjoying these longer videos or not.
All right.
We'd love.
So that was something that happened.
It was a video.
That was indeed a video. I can confirm. I don't know. Was anybody entertained by that? I don't know.
I think the one we did before it was better.
It's better, yeah. I agree. I liked it better. I hope everyone was all entertained and shit. So what are we doing next week? Are we Am I finding an Illuminati video, or are we? What was the other one we were doing?
Well, so the first week we did ghosts, and then then we've done cryptids and Illuminati, other conspiracy, flat Earth. We could do flat Earth. Uh,
I mean, yeah, we could. That's the thing we could do. Oh, you know what? I did promise. I think it was Native Atheist requested a video from Slapped Ham.
Yes.
Is man getting late? I don't want to go too.
Yeah, I think I.
No, I'm not gonna like fire up a Slapped Ham video, but he the shorter videos like. Here. Probably can't see shit.
You got control and then scroll in on your mouse while pressing control, and it'll zoom in.
Okay. It's not horrible. But these are, horrible. So 18, 30, 12, 13. These are much shorter videos.
Are they still? Yeah, are they? It looks like each one is still probably like a compilation too.
Yes, they're
Nice.
compilation. Most of them, like this one scary detail will creep you out. Viewers can't believe what's been caught on camera. Viewers shocked by this one chilling detail. Mysterious footage that shows scary things. So I mean, like shit like this. Mostly like they're not all ghost videos. Like some of them are just like weird shit that people do that was caught on camera. I have to go through them and find something properly entertaining. But I did promise Native Atheists that we do that. I could probably do within a 2-hour frame an Illuminati Slapped Ham. So we can do Illuminati and Ghost.
Sounds
or
good.
If you have to have a flat earth something or other.
Well, if I don't know. I feel like if I'm going to do flat earth, I need a whiteboard, and I'll just like science at them, and because I got to do math, and I got to have the thing for the trigonometry. And
oh God. You're not going to trigonometry all over us, are you? I don't know. Is anyone interested in watching Doc do?
Trigonometry is only considered publicly obscene in like 3 or 4 states. Okay, so I think
he's
I'm
gonna
okay.
do his doctor shit. Yeah, that's what brings all the girls to the yard, right? So everybody's been asking you to do like your doctor shit, and so we can do a video with your doctor shit. Do you have a favorite like flat Earth video that you want to see? I can't sit down and go through flat Earth videos.
No, I normally don't actually watch flat Earth videos. I normally watch people who debunk flat Earth videos, so I'd have to like find one.
Yeah, I think the only person I watch do that anymore is Simon Dan.
Yeah, Planar Walk. Also
never heard of him. Sometimes, even Professor Stick used to. I don't even think he's been doing that anymore.
It's beneath everybody, so I don't blame anybody. I have essentially no respect for the reasoning abilities of flat earthers. I find it absurd and hilarious. It's so dumb.
I really don't understand the draw. And I'm not my videos. I mean, it's like, I don't know. If you see my like news feed, it's all my news feed. You see my like feed, it's all like news videos and Black history and like science stuff, like Dr. Becky and what's that one guy I like? From I think he's in South Korea. Can't think of his name right now. He always calls everybody wonderful people.
Oh, Anton.
Yeah, love him.
Yeah.
So it's like shit like that. Like that's the shit that's and all the lovely people in my side chat, their videos usually pop up too. Their live actually, you know what's funny? Their live streams never their videos never pop up in my feed. Their live streams always do. Except yours. Your live streams never pop up in my feed. Peer pressure.
I need some nicotine.
For nicotine. He's like, oh yeah, nicotine. All right. Are you up on anybody's stream coming up?
Not that I. Am I on anybody's stream coming up?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Shill. Anything to shill?
No, just this.
All right. Well, definitely join us back here next Sunday.
I mean, I'll probably be around, but
no, yeah, I'm sure we'll see you in somebody's stream. Somebody will do a live. Somebody will show a link, and you will pop in. I am positive that'll happen at some point. For me, I know Tuesday we're doing a stream to jump off Black History Month. I'll be with Jenna and oh God, I stopped remembering all the words I memorized after midnight. Oh, another girl that's been in the community a lot. I keep forgetting her name. And then other people whose names I totally know as well. This is getting bad. I'm not that old. Where's my thing for Jenna? Properly show. Nikki! God damn it. Nikki will be there. We're going to talk about Black people shit. And there's an atheism, and the entire fucking chat browbeat me into doing a stream on free will. Yeah. So far I've got Michael Granado and Nick Suter. I reached out to Marty. He's not responding to me, and I know he's out there because I've seen him. But I don't know. I would like to get more like science people. Like I don't know. I know Suter and Granado have like psychology degrees, and are very vocal on the topic of free will. On Marty's been pretty vocal on the topic of free will, and everybody else is again very vocal. Like I heard Gurr talking about free will today, and I'm like, it's free choice. Could you please stop this? God damn it. So yeah, I want to like do something where it's needed. I would love to like, I don't know, all the like, what do you call it? Like I know a couple of like neurologists, but like they're IRL, like they actually work and do stuff, and I don't know that they have like streaming set up. I don't know if I feel comfortable like talking to people.
I mean, everybody does to some extent because we all had to go through COVID, and everybody can do Zoom.
No, we're talking about.
I know what you mean.
No. Brian Stevens. Yeah, we're not trying to like close the topic. Like this is what this is.
I'm so confused on the subject of free will. My opinions are
I mean, because especially like
unclear.
Yeah, and even having read it, it's just like I hate the studies on it. Like they're just bad. And
I don't think they fundamentally address the question. Yeah.
No, they do not. And so when people bring them up, it's just like, well, okay, like there's just so many flaws in this thing. And so like people usually talk about free will. It's like, nope, totally done. We don't have any. And I'm like, we have not. I mean, as a psych major, it would make more sense for us not to have free will, right? Because we just don't see randomness like that in the universe. With anything else, why would we think it's us? I mean, unless there actually is a God, and then yeah, anything's on the table. Even randomness, randomness freaks scientists the fuck out, even psychologists. So like, it would be in my best interest, especially in my field of science, for there to not be free will. Because like, how do you study human behavior when there's randomness? And there's not. I mean, there's just not. So like, yeah, it would make more sense for me to be like, oh yeah, well, there appears to be free will, so like, therefore there is. But like, I don't.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
like to
feel
say,
like there's nothing there. Like there's no, like, I can't point to a study and say this conclusion matches the data.
yeah, and like I don't see any like I don't know. The whole thing, it also is one of these things that I recall like being consciously aware of avoiding as a topic for a long time
Mm-hmm.
because it made me uncomfortable to think about.
Same.
And I was like, I'm just going to shelve this one. And now I'm kind of like, I don't believe in free will, but I also don't believe definitively that we don't have free will in some sense. It's just that it would take some weird hack of reality that there's no other evidence for other than it really seems like it.
I'm gonna need
sort
any
of.
evidence at all, though. And I hate throwing out the baby with the bathwater because I've never done this with anything else. But I I'm not seeing it on this topic. Like,
Yeah.
and yeah, we'll just say it. We'll just leave it there. I'll talk about it with the other people with more who've looked into it, a lot. But and I'm really trying to find at least one more person because I want more opinions in. I certainly don't want it to be just like me and another person, and we're talking about like things that we think, and I want it
I
to be
mean,
more well rounded. So that's
all
coming
we
up
can
this
ever
month
do
at some point.
all we can ever do is talk about what we think. That's all we have available to us.
I mean, I would like my opinions to be grounded on facts. Like that's actually important to me.
Yeah,
So like,
me too.
I'm just not seeing facts in this one. It makes more sense that that it's not a thing,
Yeah.
but
But
that's
there's a lot
anecdotal.
of that's not that's not well defined, I think,
Right,
sometimes.
right.
Like
And
if
I
you mean
mean,
libertarian free will, that
oh no, yeah, fuck that shit.
strong versions of that seem clearly to be ruled out. Like that's
Yeah, we can roll that
but
out.
is it
And then
possible to make a choice? I don't know.
yeah, and I don't even know what setting that up would look like, but I I would take out self-reporting. If you're trying to be taken seriously, maybe
Yep.
that should be the very first study. Just an opinion. Just an opinion. I'm not an expert. I only have a master's degree. I'm not nothing. And mine's in human behavior, so it's not even really my field. Like, I mean, God, when you're talking about psychology, it's like so diverse, and there really is like there's like the clinical, like the what happens in the brain, and then there's what we see.
Yeah.
And generally speaking, like when we're talking about free will, this is all like the stuff like what happens up here, and which can be helpful, I guess. I need to know what you're going to do, because these are the things that I can that I can work with.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Because it helps me know what I can do with you,
Yeah.
so that I can meet you where you're at. And that's my field, behavior psych, which I found just to be more practical, which makes, but we need the brain people. They're important. So I'm going to try to find some of them to talk to me about this. Per all of Speed's chat. Because I was really fighting with people. Spooky, was it you? Was I fighting with you? Vaguely remember you being there. But anyways, I'm not going to put anybody on the spot here. Just talking about shit I have coming up this month. At some point, I don't even know that it's going to be this month. I have a number of things that I want to bring up, like actual topics. But these are all March things. Anyways, all right. So since you're not chilling anything, somebody said they were going to give me. Oh, Titan. I don't know if Titan's still here or not. Titan said he was going to make me an outro. I don't know what to do with the outro. I'm going to hold him to that. He said it. He's going to do it. I need something because right now, it's just like me saying bye.
Bye.